wire workers in my time.
I'm definitely coming back.
That's right. I can tell you a little story, and I know that all of you have been through this exact experience. You've gone to the supermarket, you've done your boring shop. That's me doing the shopping cart. Right, you've done that, you've gone through the till into the little kiosky bit, and you're thinking, I need a jewellery making magazine, I need some inspiration. And whose design do you see on the cover of that magazine? Miss Debbie Kershaw. That's right. That's how we discovered her talents. That's right. So this evening, we are going to be going over to see Debbie's creations. We sent her a kit in advance, one of our jewellery making kits. We sent her a kit in advance. She's made some fantastic jewellery. We've also given her a kit since she arrived, and she's already working with it. I just said to her, wow, that's the biggest ring mandrel I've ever seen. And she said, yeah, that's because it's a bracelet mandrel. Yeah. Showing my slight lack of knowledge when it comes to jewellery making. Although, if you tuned in on Saturday, you would have seen my incredible creations. I made some jewellery.
I'm gutted I missed that now. I want to see a picture of it.
You missed it?
Is it on Facebook?
It'll be on Facebook, I'm sure of it. If it isn't, I want to know why. I think it might be being auctioned on our sister channel, Gems, this evening.
Of course.
4 figures, obviously. Only joking. Right, now, that means that our opportunity to bring you as many shop-opportunities as possible is limited by the fact that you get to see some amazing inspiration, technique and education from the wonderful Debbie Kershaw. So instead, for the first 2 hours, I have to fire through as many auctions as is humanly possible. And I'm going to start with one of my biggest deals of the Saturday night show. It was Saturday night, I believe. If I remember correctly, whenever the 24th was. Good. Right, okay, well, have I got a little black? Here we go. Here we go, here we go. I've got this. This is going to make it easier for me. Okay. What are we looking at here? Is it 100 or 50? Is this 100 pairs? So it's 100 pairs. So it's actually 100 toggle clasps, not 100 pieces. 200 pieces forming 100 workable toggle clasps. Debbie's looking excited. She's looking a bit like, oh, I like the compliments, but I'd prefer to be at home getting the deals. Is that exactly what you were thinking?
I've spent far too much money with this channel since I got back from holiday, making up for not watching for 2 weeks.
There you go. And you missed all of my shows, so now I'm really disappointed. Okay, without further ado, as I say, we've got to fire through as many auctions as we can in the first 2 hours. So I'm going to give you 2 pieces of information that are imperative to your buying this evening. The first is that this channel only charges you 1 P&P per day of £2.95. It doesn't matter how many things you order. It's just 1 P&P of £2.95 per day, that's all. The second is that there's absolutely no excuse for not getting to the front of the queue, because we have a free phone number, 0800 644 655. So as soon as you see something you want, like, or need essential findings, then you need to start dialing the free phone number, 0800 6. That is very true, producer Deanna. And when you buy bigger bundles, you get better value. I've changed the word, Debbie.
To value?
Yeah, because it's the only way it fits in with my alliteration. Okay, so without further ado, let's get these auctions underway. You got 100 toggle clasps. No, we can't go to if you buy bigger, it's better. How would that have, that wouldn't have the same Ed ring to it. Buy bigger bundles to get better value. I'm getting fired. Right, JLGP71, 100 silver-plated copper toggle clasps. Now, at the weekend, we gave you an incredible deal on these. And we're gonna honor that deal this evening for the last 50 in stock. Right, so they started life at $19.95. But we're going to honour the price sash that we did on Saturday. We're going to sell these out tonight, I'm afraid. First come, first serve. It's a 5 o'clock flyer, so all the people who finish work at 5:30, unlucky. Always call the call centre and make sure you haven't missed out. but I'm suggesting that on this deal you might be missing out. But it's a little treat for all the people who are watching from the start. JLGP71 down to $14.95. Doesn't look overly attractive in the CD bags, but, you know, as I always say, with gemstones, you know, people have variations of what they like. Some people like pastel shades in their gemstones. Some people like real sparkle from their gemstones. But when it comes to findings, you can't finish off a piece of jewellery without a finding. Really. There'll be some. A stretchy bracelet. But I imagine a lot of our jewellery makers are creating pieces to sell. And what more do you want than silver-plated copper toggle clasps? Is that a beautiful look for you, Deb?
That's really good. And you can never have enough of these.
That's
you know,
right.
you don't want to be making a piece, or if you've got a craft friend and think, oh, I've run out of those.
Toggle clasps. Or any finding, in fact. Findings are the essentials.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the base of your jewellery making journey. JLGP71, we've actually got single figures left. We only started with 50 and we're down to, what, the final 9? There's a bit of a queue. That means we've caused problems for the call centre in our first shop-opportunity of the evening. That means that they're an award-winning call centre. They can deal with it. What sort of time scale we're looking at, Deanna? About 90 seconds? Yeah, okay. So between a minute and a half on the phone line, but don't worry, it's a free phone number. 0800 644 655 is the number you need to dial. There's just 5 remaining chances and there's a bit of a queue, so I think, are we going to leave it there, did you say? We're going to leave it there. So everybody who's on the phone line, stay where you are till you've spoken to an operator, and good luck. Congratulations, everybody who's been successful. Going straight on to number 6. Ooh, these are a gemstone, but I would describe them as an essential. I'll do my Sean Connery impression if I pick this stand up. An essential. Right, so these are an essential, and I'll tell you why. Maybe Debbie will concur with this, but a lot of the designers tell me that when you buy gemstones that have already been carved into these amazing shapes, it makes it much easier to sell the piece. That's what I'm told.
Well, because they're unusual. And you want to have something that not everybody else is. And obviously it's a popular hobby. And so there'll be other jewellery makers out there with their glass and their acrylic, you know, nothing wrong with that. But if you've got some, you know, leaf shape and flower shape and anything that's carved into a gemstone, it's just a little bit special, isn't it?
That is exactly what I've been told previously. So you and all the other designers are saying if you've got the opportunity to get your hands on heart shapes, star shapes, carved leaves, flowers, and also organic. An organic look is always good in a gemstone because it backs up the natural organic journey that your gemstone's been on. So our lapidarist has not been mucking about with these ones. Are these clear quartz? Do you know what? I was talking to a lapidarist about 18 months ago, and he was saying that the reason it's so much easier to, you know, cut and facet and also carve with a stone like quartz is that it's more readily available than other gemstones, so they can be a bit more generous in the work they're doing. They can be a bit braver, basically. They're not so worried about, oh no, what if I ruin a little bit of carat weight or what have you. They're more thinking, how can I enhance the beauty of this gemstone? So, clear quartz, what kind of carat weight are we looking at? Here come the graphics. That will be established by the graphics. 99 carats. Did you say? 95 carats, I was gonna say. It's a bit too close for comfort. You'd think, why not just, you know, find another one? You'd have to. 95 carats. So the best part of 100 carats worth of clear quartz carved into these incredible leaf shapes. ZFGP66. You would have thought that something that's been hand carved would what? Sorry, producer Deanna? Would never be priced out. I would, actually, because I know how popular this strand is. That's exactly what I was thinking, producer Deanna. But I also know that both you and Dion are very, very brave when it comes to pricing on The Late Show. Nothing you do can surprise me anymore. What would you argue? Go on. You're even braver. I'm so shocked that a producer would say that. So you would argue that you're the bravest producer. Well, it sounds to me like you're laying down the gauntlet for the next 3.5 or 3 3/4 hours. So these started at £9.95. Where are they going to? Just £7.95 for 95 carats of clear quartz, but they have been carved into these incredible leaf shapes. They've been so popular. I think they've been used as part of boutique bundles put together by our resident designers, Linda and Sheila. But also, I think they've even been inside very feminine looking bundles and kits. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So this could be one of the only opportunities you've had to actually buy this as a single strand. I'm not sure how many times it's been on air as a single strand. Started life at $9.95, but for the final few in stock, down to $7.95. Those are now sold out, so congratulations to everybody who is on the phone lines. Where are we going to now? Number one. That's a great place to start. This is this natural looking apatite. Wow, I've got it right. I'm getting good at this, Steph. We're looking at beautiful little rounds. They're about 8mm, I'm guessing. They're 8mm. God, I told you I was getting good. 8mm plain rounds. They look very dark on screen, but where I've got them in my hand, they do actually, when the light's hitting them, they do actually have a much lighter blue tone to them. You're looking at 200 carats of apatite. Plain rounds, I know from experience, because I made a set of jewellery on Saturday, that rounds are very easy to work with.
They are.
Would you agree with that, Debbie?
Yeah, they're a great place to start. And you also need them for in between. If you're doing intricate designs, you need to sort of counteract that. So if you put your little plain rounds in between, you always need they break it up, yeah.
Actually probably makes the intricate work look even more intricate.
It does, yeah.
There you go then. Another price slash to get us going this evening. QDG, you didn't even give us a chance to see what the original price was there. QDGP 70, it doesn't matter, because it's going lower than it's ever been. $8.95 down, price slashed to $6.95. QDGP 76, I'm hearing some Kung Fu sounds from the gallery since I went, I'm not going to do any. QDGP76 is the code. Don't forget it's a free phone number of 0800 644 655 and just one P&P of $2.95 per day. Okay, we're going to leave that one with you. Those are flying out the door. Well done. We're going to move on to some incredibly organic looking nuggets of labradorite. Now, I was explaining at the weekend that our studio doesn't often do our gemstones the justice they deserve, although right there, that one right there, I can see him, but when I turn him he's not going to show it. Is he? Oh yeah, look at that. Right, so because we've got like 2 or 3 different light sources bouncing off all the gemstones in the studio, you don't always see the gemstones in their true beauty, because a lot of the optical effects are dependent on one light source hitting them. Look at this labradorescence here. That is incredible. Electric blue, electric green. You've even got golden shimmers coming off this gemstone. MLSF76 is the code you need. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need to dial. This is a low stock opportunity. It's a Gems of Distinction strand, but Deanna is on a mission to prove how brave as a producer she is, and she's price slashing this. Started life at £19.95, but it's not staying there. Just $14.95, that's a £5 saving on this strand, but don't forget all our price slashes return to their original price at 9 PM. So at 9 PM, if there's any of these left, which I very much doubt it because we're on to the last 15, if there are any left, they will be returned to the $19.95 price point. How would you incorporate these into jewellery?
I absolutely, look, you're talking my language now. I love these unusual chunks, shapes, because I like a big statement organic piece. So when I see these, when they're on here, I just always grab them.
Oh right, so you would have been buying these purchased.
This is one strand that I would definitely have bought, because I love the stone itself, because I don't think you can appreciate this gemstone until you work with it. You know, the light, the way the light catches, and obviously as you're working with it, you're moving it around, and it's
you can see the labradorescence.
Oh, it's heaven to work with. I love this one.
It was actually voted our most popular gemstone with our audience at the start of the year.
No, I love it.
I'm not surprised either. We've got just 5 available now left in stock at $14.95. We're gonna have to leave that one with you because there are people queuing on the phone lines. Well done. Congratulations to everybody who grabbed that one. Number 9, you say? Ooh, ooh. These little. They're faceted barrels of rose quartz. Is that? I bet they're not called that now. Some of the names are bamboozling, to say the least. But what are they called? Faceted tubes. They know how to romance a gemstone when they're naming these strands. I'll tell you what. Here we go. ISGP40. Wow, over 400 carats of rose quartz. Everybody knows why I love rose quartz. I've had to admit that I am quite girly when it comes to gemstones.
Oh, everyone loves rose quartz.
My favourite gemstone is kunzite.
Is it?
Yeah, I love kunzite. I don't care how feminine it looks. I just love it. I love kunzite. And I don't think I could afford to buy 400 carats of kunzite. No. I think rose quartz would be a more than acceptable substitute in that instance. And when it's been carved into these little, well, they've called them tubes. I quite like barrels because of the faceting. Makes them feel more barrel-like to me. I don't know if you can pick up on the faceting. You can just about see it on the actual pieces there. I'll turn it and see the facets. That one might be the best one. There you go, you see them? So it is faceted all around. Another labour-intensive process by our lapidarists. Absolutely beautiful, chunky looks. It'd be good on an asymmetrical design, I think.
That'd be lovely.
Going down one side of a necklace. And the other thing that people believe and like about rose quartz, we don't know if it's true or not. We're not saying you should buy it for this reason, but lots of people enjoy hearing about the folklore and mythology, and supposedly promotes fertility.
It's the love stone, isn't it?
It's the love stone?
It's the love stone, that's what I call it.
The stone of love.
People know about rose quartz, even if people aren't really knowledgeable about gemstones, everyone knows about rose quartz. Because, you know, if you get hearts, they're often rose quartz because it's the stone of love.
Stone of love.
If you're into that kind of thing, yeah.
That's amazing. And these ones have been carved into a very workable shape. Wouldn't you agree, Debbie? These are easy to work with.
Really easy to work with. You don't often get the barrel shape that are faceted like that.
No.
They're really unusual, aren't they? The way
normally
they catch
when they
the
do a
light.
tube, it's not faceted.
No.
It's got a smooth and yes,
yeah,
exactly.
But I've never seen. Again, that would be me on the phone.
There you go, Debbie. There you go. You're missing out on all the deals you'd like tonight. ISGP40. What do you mean they should be $11.95? She is so brave tonight, producer Deanne. Here we go then, another price slash, 0800 644 655, down to $8.95. Wow. You're saving £3 here. Did you see that? Did you see what I did there? Mental arithmetic. I've been telling everybody how I want to challenge Rachel Riley for this countdown. I already think I look better in a dress than her, and she looks pretty good in a dress. But when you see the big dog in a dress, you are going to appreciate it. Do you know what? My friend went to a charity auction on Sunday and he bought 3 of Rachel Riley's countdown dresses. I've told him I'm having one of them, just to prove to the audience how much better I'll look in it. Okay, we're going to have to leave that one with you. That is now a sellout. Congratulations, everybody who grabbed that one. Which, number 5. Ooh, beautiful drops of what looks like black spinel, but it may be black agate. Incredible. Beautiful little teardrops or pear shapes. Very elegant look, perfect for your evening wear, I would say, on this one. Would you agree, Debbie?
Well, they're just sophisticated, aren't they? It's the whole breakfast at Tiffany's look, the timeless classic pieces that you're all going to get out time and time again. They'd be lovely as earrings. Beautiful. And so easy to make as earrings as well. And you'd get loads of earrings out of that strand, wouldn't you? Let's have a look. Let's see exactly how many you'd get. If I'm going to have a little count up here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. So we've actually been having a lot of talk about the 80s today. So I'm going to say you can make 12 pairs, and if somebody's feeling a bit retro, they could wear one earring, one sophisticated earring with their denims. That's an 80s look right there. Okay, or you could just make it into a pendant. That will probably make more sense. Pendant and matching earrings. ADGP06 is the code you need for over 100 carats of black agate. They're faceted. Should be, it's another price slash. She's not mucking around tonight. Should be $9.45, but we're not staying there this evening. We've got to clear these last of stock opportunities out. It's gone right down to $6.95. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need to be dialing if you want to add ADGP06 to your order. And don't forget, it's just 1 P&P a day, just $2.95.
We are so generous at Jewellery Maker. Unbelievable, just £6.95. That's about 130 carats of black agate. And again, they've been not only cut into these amazing drop shapes, but they've been faceted beautifully to give you a really elegant look. The way the light is bouncing off of these gemstones, you can just see that luster. It's like having a black diamond. Incredible. If you've got a pair of earrings made out of this gemstone and you turn up to your, well, I suppose we're moving past summer balls now.
Christmas party.
We're looking on to Christmas parties. Rather worryingly, I will tell everybody this because I know everybody loves to hear about it. There's only 16 Saturdays left till Christmas.
Really?
That's true. So in 2 days' time, there'll be just 15 Saturdays left till Christmas. So, craft fairs are normally held at weekends when people are off work. So really, there's just like 30 more craft fairs until Christmas. Oh dear, that is rather worrying. Before we do one more auction, can I just tell everybody Ed's pointless fact of the day? This is going to be enjoyable for everybody. So far, we've had some exciting but pointless facts. My idea is that when people, we talk a lot on this channel about education. We tell you a lot of gemological facts, which are all interesting, and people love to share those with fellow jewellery makers. My idea is that I want to tell you something that you have no use of sharing with anyone because it's so inane. So far, Debbie, we've had that cats are capable of barking, which is true. Yeah, check it out on some websites that display video content. What else have we had? Women, on average, blink twice as much as men in a day.
Okay.
Totally,
I'll take that one.
Totally pointless. But today is the greatest so far. I haven't received any emails from anybody. Ed@JewelleryMaker.com if you want to contribute to this amazing new television feature. Here is Ed's pointless fact today. In Switzerland, it is illegal to mow your front lawn dressed as Elvis.
No, it is.
That is true. That is totally true. That is true. That is a true fact. Check it out if you don't believe me. Somebody Google it and text in to say he's right, because they don't believe me. Totally pointless, but totally factual. That's what I'm all about. Right, anyway, we've got 2 hours of missing this out. In fact, 25 minutes of the first hour is over. We've done about 4 or 5 different opportunities. We've got to get through a lot more. Ooh. Ooh, right at the front here. These incredible 5 strands of perfect purple gemstones. The clue's in the title. Here comes your graphics of the first bundle of the evening. And don't forget, if you buy bigger bundles, you get better value. I'm going to stop saying that soon. But not forever, just soon for a while. I'll stop saying it for a little while. The beauty of this bundle is that most people, as their first gem purchase, either buy a blue or a purple gemstone. I think most people buy tanzanite and amethyst. That's what gets them going. Well, this is no exception. Here you have got, is it 2 different strands of amethyst? Oh no, is that ametrine? The carved leaves look like, oh, it's fluorite. It looks like ametrine, because this one is so purple, and it's half purple and half yellow. Looks like ametrine. It is, in fact, purple fluorite. Then you've got these nuggets of amethyst. Beautiful striped purple agate. You've got these incredible, almost button-like, I would go as far as to describe these as fuchsia. You're not going to like that, whoever's named the bundle. Perfect purples. But, oh, okay. Sorry, producer Deanna. But you've also got these tiny little lavender quartzite playing round, and when I say tiny, they're 2 millimeters in size. They are perfect for beady beads. People love creating their own little beads from other beads, and these are perfect for it. They're just 2 mil in size. In fact, we rarely get gemstones this small. So imagine quite a lot of people might be buying this bundle for that strand alone. Oh, that's perfect. It would work brilliantly on your soutache. I like it. Okay, this is a miss out opportunity. You are getting 5 gemstone strands for one extremely low price of just $14.95. That's less than £3 a strand, but there's only 34 opportunities, or shop-opportunities, as I like to call them. CAGC11 is the code you need. They are flying out the door. What's that? 7's already gone, and we're down to just 25 opportunities. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. The Late Show is rocking. It's already rocking. You know why, don't you? That's Debbie. I didn't tell her to say that. She said it off her own bat because I'm doing it. 20 lucky individuals have already added this to their basket. That's just, they've probably opened their order this morning, getting involved in a bit of silver clay, or maybe on the masterclass. Don't worry, you've paid your $2.95. You can add as many things to that order as you like on the free phone number. 0800 644 655. Say that again, sorry? Saving nearly £10. So to buy these individually would cost you well over £20. But today, just $14.95, less than £3 a strand. Well, would you actually get a strand of pearls? Genuine cultured pearls. I mean, it can take up to 3 years to grow a cultured pearl. And then we sell a strand of them for less than £3. Crazy talk. Okay, we're gonna have to move on. There's already people queuing on the lines for the final 6, but if you do really want to get hold of that, don't forget to call up, because anything could happen. Someone could change their mind. Somebody's card might not go through, so make sure you speak to the call centre. Number 10, wow. Huge playing rounds of what looks like Botswana agate. Probably our most popular range of agate, I would say. Wow, and they look huge. What are these, 14 mil? 16 mil! Typical bloke. I said it was bigger than it really. Oh no, actually, I did it the right way round for once. Says it all. QLGP74. I thought they were just 14 mil, but actually they're 16 mil. QLGP74, 680 carats of Botswana agate. I bet I would believe the price, because I've been doing quite a few late shows recently, Gianna, and nothing could shock me anymore. Oh, they love a challenge, these producers. I'm going to do this more often for the audience, just to see if I can push it a little bit further. Okay, we haven't even seen the original price. Was $14.95 down to $9.95. A third off when you're looking at over 600 carats of Botswana agate. Look at this quantity flying out the door. It's been like that non-stop this evening. It's busy tonight. It's busy tonight. You know what this is all about, Debbie? It's because they know you're on the show. Yeah. They know the talented Ms. Kershaw is here. The pressure was up. When you come on a show with me, the pressure's implied. Okay. Okay, what have you made so far on your challenge? Anything?
Yes.
Get on with it, young lady.
I am.
Do you know what I mean? Lazy. So, only joking. She's already cracking away. Those are sold out at 6 p.m. I have to tell you, I'm going to stop the show. Otherwise known as a showstopper at the top of the hour. Right, now, I know how popular these strands are because we launched a couple on the morning show when I was here the other day and they sold out. In fact, it was over the weekend. Very busy time. This is a weekend strand, but we're bringing it to you as part of a late show on a Thursday evening. Although, to be honest, Thursday's the new Friday. The weekend starts here. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget, it's payday at like midnight. The bank's not going to put your order through, not till tomorrow. No. Not till tomorrow. You can add as many things as you like today. Don't take my word for that. Check with your own bank. I don't want anyone incurring costs and blaming the big dog, okay? Right, you check with your own bank. Maybe you get paid on a Thursday. You're laughing. Okay, 0800 644 645 is the free phone number. You're going to need to start dialing as soon as I put these in my hand at 5 to 6. These are Druzy Peacock quartz. What size are they? Are they 8 mil? 10 mil! I've done it again. Giving people the wrong idea. These are an incredible gemstone. You can see the quality of the druzy. Oh wow, can we pick that one up? Is there any way? Director Bruce knows I'm becoming quite the diva now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that. If I'm going to be a presenter, I've got to start getting diva-ish. There we go, look at that druzy. Again, the studio lights aren't doing these justice, but when you get them home, you are going to instantly fall in love. I'll tell you more about those at 5 to 6 when we stop the show. Ooh, number 13, unlucky for some, but not for the Jewellery Maker viewers. We like to give Jewellery Maker viewers a real treat, especially on the Late Show. These are our last of stock opportunities on the Late Show, and the prices that we are able to buy and sell gemstones at is all thanks to our audience. Our audience has grown so much over the last 3 years that we just have an incredible buying power. We've got gemstone buying offices in 3 different countries now, all across the world. We are sourcing and buying gemstones, and thanks to you guys, we are empowered. We get the lowest possible prices, and then we pass those savings on to you. Lovely singing there, Deanna. Do you want to come out here and give us a little rendition of I've Got the Power? No, you want to sit in there, do you? CMGK24 is the code you need. 140 carats of blue chalcedony, absolutely beautiful. These are graduated, faceted saucers. I told you the names are pithy, aren't they? A bit of a tongue twister at times. They're actually step cut, which allows them to work perfectly in bracelets and necklaces because they all sit perfectly together.
Stunning.
You love the style of them?
Oh, I love them. I love that stone and the way they're cut and they shimmer. They're just class.
Beautiful.
That's a classy strand.
They have an amazing translucency about them anyway, but the way they're cut, it is actually
beautiful.
Accentuating that beautiful shade. You've actually got lots of different tones of blue throughout the strand, because you've got some which are more like a royal blue, then you've got some that are more sort of aquatic blue, and then you've got some that are getting onto more of a sky blue. So, very versatile strand, very easy to use. $19.95. This is Gems of Distinction strand on the Late Show. And we're not staying at that price. I hope people got on the free phone number as soon as they saw them. 0800 644 655. This proof of bravery has gone to a next level now. She's celebrating in the gallery. She just put her arms in the air like, yeah, I'll teach you a lesson, producer Dion. I'm sure she's watching on her day off after she's just done 12 days straight. CMGK24 price slash from $19.95 down to $12.95. We're not messing around this evening. We've got just 15 opportunities available now. If you want to be one of the lucky few who gets hold of this strand, the final 12, 11, 10, just dial now. Free phone number 0800 644 655 and add CMGK24 to your order. 1 P&P a day, so if you've already got an open order, you don't need to panic about a thing. You can get them home, you can have a look, and then if you're not as enamoured with them as Debbie and I are, then you can just send them back, because we offer you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and there'll be absolutely no quibbles when you call up. No quibbles. I don't want to hear no quibbles. 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not absolutely overjoyed with what you receive, send it back. Okay? I doubt you'll be sending that one back. Okay, number 18. Ooh, wow. They're graduated in size. They're incredible faceted rounds of smoky quartz. National Gemstone of Scotland. Yeah, it is. I always say that. Yeah.
I've just been to Scotland for 2 weeks.
Have you? You are so
Scotland.
Lucky. Back to the homeland, that would be for me.
Oh, you're from there?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I love Scotland, but when I go, I don't get to see the beautiful countryside and everything, because I have to drive around to 25 different people's houses and visit everybody in the space of a week. So it's a bit of a ordeal. Not that it's not amazing to see my lovely family, because I've been living in England for a long time. I don't get to see my family that often. So when we do go, we have to try and see as many relatives as possible.
There.
But it is a beautiful country, and this is the national gemstone of it. Smoky quartz, that's not all it is. It's also an incredibly versatile gemstone, because it's got an earthy hue to it. It goes into all your autumnal designs. But it does work well. If you put it with some really bright, vivid colours, it would work, wouldn't it, Debbie?
Well, yeah, I think I'd want to put some silver with that, or gold.
Gold findings of smoky quartz does look amazing.
Because the way they're faceted as well, it's almost like a little disco ball.
I was just going to say that, yeah. Disco ball is what it actually reminds me of as well. The sparkle from all the facets, incredible. Again, as we were explaining, the lapidarists, they don't mess around when it comes to quartz. They get as brave as a late show producer. 120 carats, and this, do you know why this is so sparkly? We didn't even realise, mainly because I failed to read the graphics. They're actually coated. They've been given a mystic coating, a little treatment that just extenuates that sparkle. But to be honest, you would have got that anyway from the facets. Again, you can't see it as well as you will when you get it home, because what we've got here is we've got hot lamps behind me, trying to make the gems look nice, and then we've got these massive lamps in front of me trying to make me look handsome. They are definitely working. MQRU68 has been fly slashed to under £10, just £9.95 for 120 carats of coated smoky quartz. Imagine the actual labour that's gone into this strand. First of all, it has been sourced, mined, cut, faceted, then coated. Then had to be flown to the other side of the world so that producer Deanna could devalue it and sell it to you for just £9.95. I've only got 15 shop opportunities left on this one. MQRU68, it is flying out the door. We're down to about 7, maybe just 6 strands left. So dial that free phone number, 0800 644 655. I'm going to leave that one with you because the final 3 are going to fly. Okay, where did that go? Ooh. What, all of these? A 10-strand bundle. Oh, I've just ruined a lovely display that I saw floor manager Cassandra putting together tonight. She will not be impressed. Okay, so there you go. MQRU68 is for the smoky quartz. Those are now sold out. Now, I'm going to bring you a 10-strand bundle, and it contains every colour under the sun. And that's just in this strand. Wow. Multicoloured agate is this one? Oh, I'll look up there and find out really easily. 160 yards, a multicolour agate. They're plain rounds of 8mm. That's got to be those ones. Amazing. So, every colour under the sun is in that one. It would, wouldn't it, if I went in order rather than picking a random strand out of the middle? I'll try that. Thanks, producer Deanna. Always there for me. Okay, here we go then. Let's have a look. We've got white quartz, plain rounds, absolutely perfect for your bridal commissions, that one. That would go so well with pearls, or maybe if you got those faceted or carved leaves of clear quartz earlier this evening, those would look perfect with that. This is one of the opportunities where if you buy a bigger bundle, you're going to get better value. Okay, we've also got honey coloured shell nuggets, and again they've been cut into a wonderfully organic shape, and when you're dealing with an organic mineral like shell, that just enhances it even further. I know Debbie's going to be wishing she was at home buying those ones. Okay, then you've got multicoloured fluorite, all the greens and purples, golden tones even coming out of that strand. Then you've got your multicoloured agate, as I previously said. Those are 8mm rounds, over 150 carats. Then blue mother of pearl crosses. These are 16 by 11mm. They fit into that category of unique and obscure shapes. They're going to make your jewellery go a little bit further because they're going to look a bit different. They're going to attract people over to your jewellery, to your craft fairs. You could even make rosary beads using those. Okay, on top of that, you've also got snowflake obsidian nuggets. They range in size from 10 by 8mm to 22 by 12mm. You're getting 250 carats, another very organic look. Perfect in your monochrome designs, those ones. You've got 50 carats of pink coloured coated quartz plain rounds, another pithy name there from JewelleryMaker. But you do get 50 carats. Then you've got 200 carats of copper colour Coated hematite. I'm missing a strand here. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I knew it. Hold on a second. I've seen it. It's because I knocked them over, isn't it? The 6mm barrels. Those aren't the ones. Oh, is it these? Are they silver coloured? I just wanted them to be silver. Shall I have a look on the floor? I'm gonna get. They're not on the floor. Oh, they're here. They're under my hand. They were hiding from me. Here they are. Naughty little strand, trying to get away. You can't get away. You're part of the bundle. 200 carats of copper-coloured hematite. This is a low stock opportunity. I better get on with it. They're going to sell out on the web by the time I'm finished. Okay, JSGC05 is the code you need. If you've already fallen in love with this bundle, get dialing, because I am making a right pig's ear of this presentation. Right, on top of that, you've got 8mm rounds of your Amazonite and 170 carats of golden tiger's eye. Those are also 8mm. This is very easy to work with. You've got a lot of 8mm rounds. Here comes your price. It's a low stock opportunity. $24.95. So we're just going to see how low we can charge for a strand now, because we've turned down to less than £2.50 a strand. We love it. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we're all about converting as many people into gemstone jewellery. And that doesn't, maybe you like watching our sister channel and buying made up jewellery, or maybe you're looking to take up a new hobby. In fact, I had a lovely email on Monday from a lady called Molly, who said that as a result of seeing my jewellery, she'd taken the plunge.
Yay.
And bought a jewellery making kit. Is that a nice email to receive? One down, 50 million to go. I'm taking on the country one at a time. I'm going to convince people to take up this incredible recession-busting hobby. Amazing. So easy to get involved with, make some jewellery and start your own small business. And then one day, you might be as creative and talented as Debbie Kershaw. And then you'll have your designs being displayed in national publications. That's right. We deal with the best here at Jewellery Maker, and tonight is no exception. We've got Debbie Kershaw here. But that 10-strand bundle, my goodness. This is going to be a long 3.5 hours if I don't learn how to speak. JSGC05, that's the code for that 10-strand bundle. There's loads of you on the free phone number. There's just 5 opportunities left, so good luck if you are waiting in a queue. 0800 644 655. Let's move on to number 4. That seemed like you hadn't quite made your mind up there, producer Deanna. You're spitballing in there. Okay. She's not going to explain to me why she was in 2 minds. She said it would take too long. Couldn't take any longer than me listing the 10 strands in that last bundle. Okay, if you love pyrite, start dialing 0800 644 655 now. We're not messing around. We're already 45 minutes into our show. Come on, Deanna, where's the graphics for this pyrite? They're not in. I can't see them, and neither can the audience. There they are. JIGK71, 240 carats of pyrite plain rounds. These are approximately 8mm in size. Again, 8mm plain rounds. So easy to use. Debbie's already empowered me with that info. 30 centimetre strands. So this is much longer than a usual strand, isn't it? Are they normally about 16, 18, 22 centimetres? This is it. This is especially long. 30 centimetres of pyrite. 8mm rounds, JIGK71. It's a low stock opportunity. Oh dear. What do you mean it should be? Ah, she's being brave again. Should be $8.95. She's not messing around with $8.95 tonight. She's going even lower. Just $6.95 for the last in stock. Don't forget, that's what the Late Show is all about. We're here to give you the opportunities to buy the last of stock strands and components and tools at incredibly low prices. But those price slashes are only available until 9 PM. So if there are any of these available at 9 PM, they'll go back up to $8.95. So if you love pyrite, if you want to, maybe you could put them in with your faceted smoky quartz. If you got that, would that look good? I think that looks quite nice. Yeah. That's good. And we were talking about Christmas designs. If you want to look sparkly for your Christmas party, buy some gold pyrite. JIGK71 price slash to $6.95. Number 14. Ooh. Is this aquamarine? We are not messing around this evening. One of the premier stones of the beryl family. Do you know who aquamarine's brother is? Emerald. That's right. QFSF08. Do you reckon? I'm the only, no, because you know who his sister is. Morganite. Do you know what I mean? I'm not, you know, sisters are doing it for themselves. They don't need me calling the gemstones feminine. Aquamarine and Emerald are brothers, and Morganite's their little baby sister. That's the way I look at it. Okay? QFSF08. 45 carats of aquamarine. Another low stock opportunity. Another price slash. This is a Gems of Distinction strand, which means it's been cut and faceted. Sourced by our Indian office in Jaipur. And these are being price slashed from $17.95. I'm worried. Just down to $14.95. Not devaluing it too much, but giving you an amazing saving. Less than £15 for aquamarine. Now, I've heard a little rumour that aquamarine's trying to force its way in to the big four. They don't want it to be the big four, big five. Ruby, emerald, diamond, well, sapphire, and unfortunately tanzanite's forced in its way in already. So we're already sort of looking at a big five. And apparently aquamarine wants a piece of the action. Before too long, it's going to be a big 6. 45 carats of aquamarine, graduated faceted rondelles. Again, we was talking about this sort of tube shape, but again, these are faceted, so we haven't got that smoothness again, Debbie. Easy to incorporate into designs, do you think?
They're lovely because, again, the faceting, if you had them as earrings or drops, like waterfall effect I call it, when you put it on lots of head pins, because earrings move, they catch the light and you can see the real beauty of the stones,
so you get
something like that.
You get a natural undulation if you use them in earrings, and then when the light hits the facets, get that sparkle. And you can see, for once, you can see that in our studio. Those are incredible. Amazing clarity for those. They're sky blue in tone, I would say, is the hue of these gemstones. Absolutely fantastic. Just $14.95 to own aquamarine. Make that part of your collection this evening. Congratulations if you're on the free phone number. I'm gonna have to leave that one with you. You've got just 2 left, sorry guys. Right, where are we going to? 22, sorry. 22. It's a makeshift strand of ametrine because it's amethyst and citrine together. Is that right? Have I picked up the wrong strand? That's right? Okay, cool. It's actually amethyst and citrine. Am I correct in saying that? You looking? Oh, yeah, it is. It's going to come up on your graphics as saying multi-gem, but don't worry about that. That's just somebody lazy in the naming department. They're not normally lazy. They normally see how many words they can get into the name. And on this occasion, they haven't bothered to classify them in a name, but I can tell you that is definitely a citrine and that is definitely an amethyst. It's quite a beautiful mixture of gemstones, actually. These are brothers and sisters. I'll say citrine's the male in this sibling scenario, and amethyst is the female. Okay?
Yeah.
Or we could just say they're sister gemstones. The gemstone of happiness combined with the gemstone of Valentine's, of romance. February's birthstone, amethyst, and so we like to associate it with Valentine's Day, don't we? YXGP36 is the code you need. You're getting over 450 carats of multicolour, multi-gem, faceted nuggets. Again, that beautiful, natural look you get from nuggets. But they have been faceted. I would imagine that these have been cut for beauty rather than for carat weight, because you can see the sort of, they've taken a sort of natural approach to actually faceting them. So they've probably just cut around inclusions regardless of carat weight they're losing in order to form these really natural looking gemstones. They are going to look beautiful in gemstones. The price should be $14.95, and when you're looking at 490 carats of 2 of our most popular gemstones, I'm not really surprised. Is Did you say that's our biggest price slash of the night so far? Very possibly. Down to $8.95. That's virtually half price. Oh, not quite, but just about. Down from $14.95 down to $8.95. YXGP36 is the code you need. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. Debbie Kershaw is looking a bit upset actually. Previously she's been looking a bit envious, but now she's looking just down in the dumps. Like, I'm missing out too many deals. That is an incredible deal.
Super beautiful, and also you're getting the two stones that complement each other so beautifully, but you're not having to pay for two separate strands to get the look. And
in fact, you're paying nearly half the price of a normal strand of it.
Yeah. That's madness.
$8.95 for citrine and amethyst. An incredible price slash there. But don't forget, it's only available till 9 p.m. Oh, we're down to single figures. Wow, do you see how quickly they flew out the door? Right, we're gonna have to move on quickly. Okay. I was pre-warned about this bundle because we knew how popular it was going to be, and it looks like, oh, I see, it's because it's limited edition. Right, there's only 30 available of these, and we know how popular our gold findings, our gold-plated silver findings. Oh, these are gold-plated silver findings, gold-plated, no, gold-coloured silver-plated copper wire, and the gold cord isn't of any kind of metal, it's cord. Okay, so, gold colour, silver plated wire, another one of those pithy names for us there. And this is 0.4mm gauge. Amazingly, I have one of the leading field experts in wire work standing alongside me. What do you use 0.4mm wire for, Debbie?
Weaving. I'm doing it now.
Weaving. You're doing it right now.
Bizarrely. Yeah, that's really good for weaving. You can use your gizmo coils with that.
Use it with your gizmo tool.
You can also wire wrap stones, little chips and gemstones
How about
onto
the
larger
amethyst
pieces.
and citrine there? You could wire wrap those?
So say you'd made a bracelet out of the thicker strand, and then you could take your little beads and actually wire them in between the 0.4.
Give it a little bit of detailing.
Yes.
Does that push the price up on the pieces if you're doing that little bit of extra work?
And it looks more intricate and it looks more interesting, and it'll bring people over.
That'll draw people's attention to your store. I like it. Okay, so that is your 0.4mm wire. You are getting 15 meters. Normally 10 on these reels, so that's good. 15 meters, RLGC81 is the code. They're already flying out on the website. www.jewellerymaker.com is the website. You can just click your buy now, add it straight to your basket. Don't forget to check those out. Then, on top of that, we have got, well, 80 pieces. 80 pieces of gold-plated silver. You've got your extra long, are those eye pins? They haven't got a loop, they've got a little ball. They're ball head pins then. Then you've got your normal flat-headed head pins. They are perfect for giving your piece a lovely finish. And then you've got your eye pins. They've got the little loop. Those are a little bit shorter. In fact, I will give you the measurements. So you've got 20 flathead head pins, and which are 45mm in size, and 20 ball head pins, which are 45mm in size. Then you've got 30 of your gold-plated sterling silver eye pins, which are 25mm. I'm going to put all of my head pins down now because we've got these little intricate tubes of gold-plated sterling silver tubes. Don't know if you can see that. They're sort of like a little S shape. Again, perfect for your intricate work, Debbie, I'd imagine.
Yeah, perfect. And it just adds that little bit of detail that just sets your jewellery apart. And you know, if you're doing quite a gem heavy piece, it's nice to have contrast in there. And gold's made a real comeback, you know, on trend. For a while it went out, but the gold is really back now. Right. So whereas people were working a lot with silver, the gold's
now
back
people want to use gold again.
Yeah,
absolutely. I see. As I was saying earlier, I love to see gold used with smoky quartz. So if you've got that strand, gold looks brilliant with that. They have a sort of Gucci-esque feel about them.
Yes, they do, yeah.
Don't they, these little S's, as far as obviously other jewellers are available, such as our sister channel, Gems TV. Okay, without further ado, we're going to have to bring the price on. RLGC81 is the bundle code, just $19.95 for all of those essential gold-plated sterling silver components, along with 15 meters of your 0.4mm gauge silver plated copper wire, but it is gold coloured, and on top of that you've also got your 10 meters of gold coloured satin cord. So perfect, as gold's making a big comeback, we've just learnt that from designer Debbie. You've got to be adding this essential bundle to your order today. Don't forget, just one P&P of $2.95. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need to dial if you want to add this bundle to your order for less than £20. Just $19.95. RLGC81 is the code you need. It is flying out fast. This is a limited edition bundle. We started with just 30. We've got single figures remaining now. So if you want to add these components to your order, dial now. 0800 644 655. We're going to have to leave that one with you, I think, and move on to another opportunity, because it's time for me to stop the show. Okay, so what we've got here is a strand of druzy quartz. This is a brand new strand, never seen before on air. And I know for a fact this is going to be extremely popular because we launched a couple of these strands over the weekend and they sold out during the live hours. We have been exceptionally busy tonight on the Late Show. Things have been flying out the door. In fact, I've had to preempt the available quantities because people have been getting on the phone line so quickly, and that is what we want. Tonight, this strand is going very, very low. You've got 10mm rounds, which equates to 280 carats of peacock druzy agate. Okay, now the beauty of this strand is these incredible little crystals of quartz that have formed within the agate. So while this has been forming under the ground, some sort of impurity has been growing alongside it, and it's managed to infiltrate the mineral during the growing process, and what you end up with is these tiny little quartz crystals within the gemstone. Now, it's quite difficult to not only find the druzy quartz forming within the agate, but also to mine it, because without it being kept intact, well, you can't call it druzy agate because you'll have destroyed the druzy effect on the surface of the gemstone. So, and also, it's quite difficult for it to form because it takes a long time for it to form. It's quite difficult for smaller crystals of gemstones to actually form, because obviously the larger crystals form easier. Obviously, they're often included, but in this instance, these are so tiny and difficult to form that Mother Nature has smiled on these gemstones. She's made them quite fortunate because they've not only survived the forming process, they've also survived the mining process in order to give us this beautiful sparkle within the gemstone. And they just look different. They just look like something you wouldn't normally see. Normally, we're looking for clarity within a gemstone, or we're looking for a very specific inclusion that gives us an optical effect. But with these, this is actually an impurity that's happened while the gemstone's been forming, and it's so small that that's what makes it beautiful. Normally we want size, clarity. On this occasion, we need the crystals to be tiny in order to form within the gemstone. Here, we're looking at 10mm frosted rounds. So they've been given this treatment to give them this frosted matte finish, and it looks, when I'm looking down on the gemstone, it looks like a rainbow effect. It's called peacock. Yeah, it looks like an oil on water effect, but then muted by the frosting. So 10mm approximately in size. I dread to think how many you're getting actually on the strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 30, nearly 40. Approximately 40 on the strand. So these definitely fit into designer Debbie's previous comment about having a bit of sparkle coming from your ears. These are perfect for that. So you can make 20 pairs. I don't think you'd sell one pair of druzy agate earrings for the price we're going to go to tonight, because they are going under £10. I'm pretty sure if you're going to make a pair of druzy agate earrings, you're going to sell it for around about the £10 mark. Debbie's concurring with me, so I know I got that one right. Please that. EDGP37 is the code you need. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need to start dialing if you want to put yourself at the front of the queue for this strand. Just £7.95. That is a ridiculous price for this strand of gemstones. If you sold one pair of earrings, you'd make your money back at least. Yeah. Then you're looking at 19 further pairs. I mean, you don't have to make earrings out of them. You can make a beautiful necklace, but you're going to be looking at charging a lot more than £7.95 for a beautiful necklace made out of peacock-coloured druzy agate. This is an incredible strand. I don't know if we can truly pick up the druzy within the gemstone. Again, the studio lights aren't doing these justice at all. But if you get hold of these, don't forget you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can get them home, have a look at them. You can see the optical effect that is available and the sparkle. Debbie, you've seen them in the flesh. You can see how beautiful this strand is.
I'm a big fan of druzy. I just feel like when you've got druzy in your designs, it feels like something that came out of the ground, that's something that you're wearing that's a little bit special. And it has been quite hard to get druzy. You know, I've looked for stones and then they're quite expensive.
Yes.
That's almost like wholesale price, really.
Definitely. That's what we're aiming for at JewelleryMaker.
That's brilliant.
No, I totally agree. It is difficult. As I say, you know, it's a difficult mining process to try and keep tiny little quartz crystals intact while you're mining through, because agate traditionally is a very durable gemstone, quite readily available, and we can mine for it all year round. It's quite an easy gemstone to mine for and work with. But when you find some with these little pockets of druzy quartz, not as easy to mine for, because you don't want to destroy any of the crystal formations within the agate. Quite difficult, but as you say, looks natural, gives you that natural look, looks decadent, I would say.
Beautiful and just unusual, and there's a story behind it. Like I was with Jenny a while ago and we were talking about this, but I really like having a conversation about a piece, because you put a lot of love into it and a lot of yourself into it when you're making your jewellery. And if you're using things like this, you know, it's a whole conversation stopper. Even if someone comes and speaks to you and learns a bit more and walks away.
That's the thing about gemstones. I totally agree. That's the thing I love about gemstones. The more you learn, the more you want to learn. That's the good thing. And if you're buying a bespoke piece of jewellery, presumably you want there to be a little narrative behind it. You don't. If you just wanted, you know, machined glass beads or a high street look, then you wouldn't go to a and also you're buying bespoke one-off pieces. You know, you're not going to see anybody else wearing that, especially if it's made especially for you, if you've commissioned it from a jewellery designer. You know, nobody else is going to be wearing that. How lovely to tell somebody the story behind the gemstone. So one of a kind.
Fantastic.
And they'll have the knowledge they need to really sell their one-of-a-kind piece. That's it. EDGP37, just $7.95. We're going to have to leave that strand with you and move on. Okay, now, I didn't let the audience know about this. I want it to be a little surprise at the top of the first hour. These are double showstoppers all night long. It's a double showstopper. Cameraman Ben is shocked. Normally you just have one showstopper. We're throwing caution to the wind tonight. Normally. Ooh, I'm liking what I'm hearing here. Normally when we do a price slash is because we need to shift the last of stock out. Now I should tell everybody that as our double showstoppers, what we're going to offer you is one brand new strand at a ridiculous launch price. That's your druzy. And one big quantity price slash. So normally when we take the price slash, it's because we're trying to clear the last few out, and that's your last shop opportunity. But tonight, it's going to be a large quantity. They may or may not sell out. I'm thinking producer Deanna's trying to prove how brave she is with pricing, so they probably will sell out. But if not, it doesn't matter. It still returns to its original price at 9 p.m. You will be kicking yourself if you miss out on this opportunity. Here we go. Where are these ones? Are these? Oh, I didn't know you meant you were going to price slash these. There's a lot of gemstones on this strand. Have you seen it in the flesh before you've decided this? Okay, well, you're the boss. Producer Deanna is going. She's taking no prisoners this evening. Okay, so this is the second half of your showstopper. This is pearl-coated chalcedony. Absolutely incredible. Look, Debbie's aghast. Her jaw just hit the desk when she found out we were price slash, and they are a Gems of Distinction strand. And we have found out recently that this is in fact our most popular cut of gemstone at the moment. Yeah. The top drill drop, because the reason for it is that it fits into your jewellery design so easily, isn't it? Well, as you were saying earlier, Debbie, with the earring drops, and also that look of sophistication. These would look amazing in tiaras. Or
a fascinator. Imagine like wire coming up, then with the drops the other way round, standing up. That would be so stunning. Christmas jewellery, proms. Oh.
This ticks every box, really, doesn't it? That's it.
It's working for me.
Yes. Well, I imagine you're inspiring a lot of our jewellery makers. They were thinking, oh, I like the look of that. What would I use it in? Now they've got a list of 10 different things they want to include it in. 120 carats of pearl-coated chalcedony. So they've got these incredible pearlescence that's been given to them. And they look absolutely exquisite. They actually look like they should be on a bridal piece.
They do. They're very bridal, aren't they?
Very, very bridal. What do you think would be a respectable yet brilliant jewellery maker price? Is that a question to me, producer Deanna? Okay, I'm going to say, because I'm going to try and push the button here and see how low I can get. I would say that $19.95 for a Gems of Distinction strand that looks this amazing would be an incredible and competitive jewellery maker price. Producer Deanna agrees with me. Oh, there you go. So I've already beat myself. They are down to $14.95. Is that your? Oh yeah, we were doing a price. Is that not the price slash price? Okay, I was getting a bit confused there. My guess was $19.95, but that's not where they started life. They started life at $14.95. It gets quite confusing. I've got a lot of voices in my head, and then I've got the people in the gallery talking in my ear. On top of that, JHRU67 is the item code you need. They're being price slashed from $14.95. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need. Under £10 for a Gems of Distinction strand, over 120 carats of pearl-coated chalcedony in this incredible faceted drops. I mean, they're not just cut into these incredibly easy to work with shapes, but they're also been faceted. The lapidus has pretty much gone to work on these. I can't tell you how many you're getting on the strand. Let me count them up for you. Let me have a little count up. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. So well over 30 gemstones on this strand. In fact, we're looking at more like 35, 36. A lot of people are agreeing with how good the pricing is on this strand. I'm not really surprised. This is a Gems of Distinction strand. I actually thought $14.95 was the price slash price, but no way, Jose, says producer Deanna. She's proving how brave she is tonight with her price slashes, and I, for one, am loving it. JHRU67 is the price you need. I think this is going to be a sellout. This is just our first double showstopper of the evening. There's a lot of people coming in, but we've got enough to go round. This is your high quantity price slash, only available until 9 p.m. We are going to go to a tiny little break, and when we come back, we've got everybody's favourite findings. They're essential, and this segment is called Fabulous Findings. Read into that what you will. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Jewellery maker and guest designer Cherry Green and discover the art of anodized aluminium. This versatile medium teaches you the skills to create intricate metal designs. Cherry will guide you through the anodizing process and how to experiment with colours and patterns. If you like bright colours and bold designs, then this specialised workshop allows your imagination to run free. The full course includes an A5 aluminium sheet, a findings pack, a generous bead scoop, use of all necessary tools, use of a selection of dies and stamps, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to visit our museum and shop, and all for just $99.95. For more information and available dates, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Join guest designers Debbie Bulford and Rachel Norris to explore the endless possibilities of combining polymer clay and wire work. This DVD includes a bubble necklace, a heart-shaped pendant, the leaf technique and a butterfly pendant. Advance your designs and fuse your talents together with this amazing DVD. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Join our guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through using textures and layers, working with colours and adding foils and much more. This is a fascinating technique which gives the illusion of depth using layers of imprinted clay. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, Lisa Pavelka foils, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments. And all this for just £67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. We look forward to seeing you.
Diana smacked the back of my hand in the break. She gave me in trouble. She said I've been dilly-dallying and not getting through enough shop-opportunities. So, I'm going to make that up to you in this hour. Don't forget we are joined by the wonderfully talented Debbie Kershaw. Look at that. She looks a picture and she has created some amazing jewellery. We're going to see the first set of jewellery she's created at the start of the next hour. So that'll be your first opportunity to get hold of a kit on the Late Show. But before that, we have got, as a showstopper, natural turquoise. I know. You don't believe me? Well, believe it, baby. Natural turquoise coming up on the Late Show. This is a premiere strand never seen before. Don't forget though, with all of our showstoppers even, we've got a brand new strand and a price slash high quantity opportunity. And that, in this instance, is this incredibly useful 100 meters of 0.6mm wire in this incredibly regal purple color. Now Deb is very jealous. She wishes she was getting hold of that price slash, surely.
I love purple, beautiful.
And you love wire, because I've seen your wire creations. 0.6mm, very useful gauge of wire, Deb?
Very, very useful. It's one of the ones must-haves. Must-have
It
wire.
works for doing the intricate work and doing the structural work?
Yeah, you can do your findings in 0.6. It's got a bit more structure. But also, if you needed to, you could do a bit of weaving with it as well. I mean, it'd be harder on your fingers. So it's very versatile gauge of wire to have in your stash.
There you go then. Straight from the expert's mouth. You need to get hold of 0.6mm wire. The purple colour is delightful and it will be price slash, but only until 9 PM. That's at the top of the hour, straight after this incredible strand of natural turquoise. Very, very rare, very difficult for us to get hold of. Probably get hold of about, I don't know, what would you say, like 3 or 4 lines of natural turquoise a year, if we're lucky. We've got one of them being launched on the Late Show tonight. And before the bosses say anything, I had nothing to do with the scheduling of my own show. Fortune was smiling on me when this got put in my show. Natural turquoise coming up at the top of the hour, but I've been taking too long to get these opportunities to you. So we're going to get going with fabulous findings in just 1 second. But first of all, we're going to offer you this incredible polymer clay bundle. Is that correct? Here we go then. I'm going to tell you straight away, less than half price. So if you bought it all individual, it will cost you more than double what we're about to charge you. Buy bigger bundles, get better value. I'm going to stop doing that soon, it's quite annoying. JMGC84 is the code you need. Start dialing now. It's another limited edition bundle. The free phone number you need is 0800 644 655. And I'm going to tell you everything you're getting. What's it called? Vintage Style Mega Deal. Oh, because of the colours of polymer clay we're offering, and wire, I imagine. That's what's going to give you the vintage look. Here we go. We've got these 4 colours of polymer clay. Polymer clay is such a useful medium within jewellery making. Debbie was telling me in the break she has done a bit of polymer clay work herself. I myself have done a bit of polymer clay with my daughter. It's a very good way of getting the youngsters involved in jewellery making. And you've also got these amazing polymer clay tools. So you've got the cutters, you've got triangles, teardrops, hearts, stars. So, as we were saying earlier, the shapes sell well. You can create your own beads using polymer clay, and you can do them in these versatile shapes. In fact, I've just been handed this beautiful piece of jewellery made out of, is it this one it's been made out of? You've got all the sparkly colours here. You get a sparkly, now I see where we're going with this. You actually get the glitter as part of the bundle. There you go then, look at that look. Producer Deanna says that they call her the bundler. We love an affectation and a nickname at JewelleryMaker Towers, don't we? Look at that incredible piece of jewellery. Who made this? Am I right in thinking it was the wonderful Debbie Bulford? Yeah. She is so talented. When it comes to polymer clay, she is the lady to go and see. We're just collecting creative and talented people by the name of Debbie. we've got creative and talented Debbies coming out of our ear holes. In fact, if you make jewellery and you have a little bit extra when it comes to the talent category, call Jewellery Maker, you're bound to get a job. Right, on top of that, you've got your beading tray rack. That's what you need to bake your pieces once you've made them out of polymer clay. And very useful. I've never seen these before, which is weird. They're very, very new. I've just smashed the place up. Right, okay, so you've got your beading tray. I can't hold everything. Can't be expected to hold everything. Goodness me. Right, you've got your cutting blades. Oh look, all of a sudden I can hold everything. Yes, you do want to use the guard when you're using cutting blades because they are very, very sharp. They're like a scalpel. That's what Debbie Bulford, I heard her say that was. So, very, very new to go with your beading rack is these extra pins. So you can hold even more beads on your beading rack. You can put them on the base of it, but it's better if you've made round beads to feed the pin through them and balance them on the beading rack. Then they're going to bake better, they're going to sit better, they're not going to have a flat edge when they bake. Perfect. Then you've got this copper coloured wire. It's 1mm gauge and it's a little bit special. That's not all. There's one more thing I need to get involved. This display is becoming quite difficult for me to manage on my own. Okay, and here we go. On top of that, you've also got this bronze coloured beading thread. Wow, this does have a pretty vintage look to it, doesn't it? So, what? Oh no, I didn't know that had fallen over. There you go, I want it to be perfect. There we go, right, okay, so you've got the 12-piece clay cutter set, pack of 3 cutting blades, but you have got the guard and don't forget to use it. You've got the polymer clay beading baking tray with pins. So it comes with some pins and you've got some additional pins. You've got the multicoloured gingerbread glitter. That's a nice name. Translucent polymer clay block. All the polymer clay blocks are 57-gram packs. So you've also got the alizarin crimson hue polymer clay. How do they come up with these names? Right, you've got the copper polymer clay. You've got the pearl polymer clay. You've got the 50 metres of bronze beading thread and the 10 metres of copper coloured wire. That's 1mm gauge, and I know how popular that wire's been, so well done, the bundler, for incorporating that into this bundle. that is going to make it very popular because I know how many people want to get hold of that copper wire. But all of these, if you're involved in polymer clay in any way, or if you're thinking about taking it up, there's nothing to think about. I have done it with my 7-year-old daughter. She's 8 now, but when we did it, she was 7. So that just goes to show how easy a medium it is to get involved in. JMGC84 is the code you need, and here is the price. £19.95. It would cost you over £40 to buy these separately. Debbie's face is a picture.
Well, we were talking about this before, and I was saying how much one of the blocks of clay costs in that large place that sells lots of crafty things.
I know the place. I know the punks you're talking about.
You know, one.
One?
Just one, and you know, it could be £5–6, and you think that's for one little block.
So in there, you would just get the polymer clay for this price.
Yeah, and also when you were saying about children's working with kids, it's brilliant because you've got everything you need there to make some really great adult pieces if you want to have a play with it. But you know what? Why kids like it? Because they play with their plasticine, their modelling clay, and it all gets scrunched up.
Yes.
You get them to make something creative with that, put it in the oven, and they can keep it forever. You know, it goes hard, and it's something that they can keep. Kids love that.
Oh, they do. I can say that from personal experience. In fact, my daughter on our birthday show was making polymer clay with Debbie.
Oh, wow.
They were better than the ones she did with me. I can't understand why. She's a very talented lady. Debbie Bulford is she is a polymer clay expert. In fact, she has got her book now in stock. We haven't launched it yet on the show. When is it going to be launched? Do you know? Ooh. Next week, apparently, we're launching Debbie's new polymer clay book. Have we had a text message in? Oh, wow, let's see, read a text from Mrs. Lee. She's in Kent. This better not be anything offensive about me. Evening, guys and dolls. Oh, Ed, did you know you can't drink and ride a horse on a public highway? There you go, she's giving me more pointless but true laws, I see. It dates from 1800s and is one of those rules that were never changed. In the early 1900s, riders were fined 2 shillings and a 6pence. So you couldn't drink drive even in the 17th century. Amazing. For being in charge of a horse while under the influence of alcohol, or 6 months jail. Love the show, you're doing an ace job. Lee in Kent.
That makes sense though, that one.
It does make sense. Unlike
the Elvis thing.
Dressing up as Elvis if you want to mow your front lawn in Switzerland, which is very much illegal. Oh no. Producer Deanna's actually admitted now, and I don't know whether I should broadcast this, the Swiss authorities may be trying to get in contact with her, but she's actually broke this law. She, on many occasions, has dressed as Elvis in order to mow her front lawn whilst in Switzerland. So JMGC84 is the code you need for this incredible polymer clay bundle known as Vintage Style. It's a mega deal. It's actually better than half price, this deal. So if you do want to get hold of these items, make sure you're dialing the free phone number right now, 0800 644 655. I'm going to have to leave that bundle with you because we've got so much to get through this evening. Here we go. Let's do... I'm going to move this to the side, Ben. Is that all right? Can I just hand it straight to you? There you go. It doesn't make great telly.
The magic of television.
There you go. That's Ben. We love Ben. A man...
Hi.
With the colour of the hair, the colour of neon appetite. Brilliant. He's a rock star, he can get away with it. Right, fabulous findings, you say. We're not going to mess around anymore. Number 1, perfect and an essential. That is the beauty of findings. They are essential. You can't finish off your pieces without a lovely finding. And I'm going to have to fly through everything you need to have in order to create pieces for your Christmas craft fairs. Oh, producer Deanna's already started to plan what she's going to make people for Christmas jewellery. She's put together a bundle for next week with the sole intention of buying it and creating jewellery for other people. But that is the beauty of a hobby like jewellery making. Yeah. You don't need to think, oh no, I don't want to go around all the shops. You can just have a creative idea and make something for them. And actually, a lot of the time, people prefer that.
Oh yeah.
I know for a fact that when it comes to people in my family, they've got everything they could possibly need or want. So now, to get them something a bit personal actually goes a little bit further. So MNGP28, you're looking at 925 sterling silver open jump rings. They're 7mm in size. You actually get 50 in total in this pack. As I say, these don't always look attractive in the CD bags, but you're getting 7.5 grams of 925 sterling silver, and they're essential. You've got 50 in the bag, and here comes the amazing prize of just $7.95. MNGP28 is the code you need. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to offer that price to you, because the semi-precious metal market is a very, very difficult market to read. It fluctuates up and down from day to day. In fact, a lot of the financial markets are based on the semi-precious metal pricing. So, you know, things are often subject to change within that market, but right now we're offering you 7 grams of 95 sterling silver for less than £10, just £7.95. You get 50 pieces. People are piling in on the free phone number for these, 0800 644 655. It's a perfect way to stock up. If you see them and you need them, buy them while you can. Okay, while stocks last, I was gonna say I've just done number 1. Throwing me curveballs now, producer Deanna. And another essential VYGP99. This time we're looking at the longest eye pins we actually stock here at Jewellery Maker. VYGP99, again, they're 925 sterling silver. This time you've got 20 pieces. I know why these are so useful. Because the length allows you to feed a gemstone on and still have a lot of metal to play with. Am I right, Debbie?
Yeah.
Backed up by my designer. Our smallest eye pins that we stock are 15mm. These are 50mm. More than twice the more than 3 times the length of our smallest eye pins available. Mind you, the smaller eye pins must have a crafty use as well for intricate work, I imagine.
These offer you more design opportunities because you've got larger amount of pin at the top. So if you want to do a wrap loop and add some detail, so really showing off your finding, then you've got a longer pin to do it with, which is why you having these as well as the smaller ones. But if you're just going to do a loop, maybe you don't need the longer ones for some things, but on others they're invaluable because you make the feature of the pin, or maybe you want to hammer the end.
So the finding's not always just a component, it can be the detailing within the jewellery itself.
Yeah.
Ah, that's very interesting. So you would do a sort of little flourish and then create your loop at the top.
Yeah, or instead of, you could turn it upside down if you were wiring into a piece, and you could make a twirl on the bottom, or you could hammer it to stop it falling off. Or you could do your wrap loop, which just looks lovely, and wrap it round more times so that you've got a lovely bit of silver showing between, which adds detail. I'm getting inspired now, Debbie. I'm a bit of a jewellery maker since the weekend. BYGP99 is the code, just $6.95 for 20 925 sterling silver eye pins. These are 50mm in size, the largest eye pins we actually stock here at Jewellery Maker. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. We're going to have to move on to number 5. And this time, ooh, is this gold-plated silver? Gold-plated silver. So now we're looking at very, very luxurious metal. Where's my tweezers? I'm prepared to try and pick one of these up with tweezers because they're quite large. Debbie, you'll learn how rubbish I am with tweezers. Things go flying everywhere. But on this occasion, these are quite large. They are, in fact, how large are they? It doesn't really say. I think we might have the wrong graphic up. I got them in box number 5. Do you know what? They're on top of what you're selling. Right. Right, okay. We'll go for those next then. Okay. I know. Can't get the staff. Bring the floor manager's head to me after the show. FOGP45. This is more likely we'll just get rid of you, Ed, than the floor manager. FOGP45. It did read quite well because you got 10 gold-plated sterling silver lobster claw clasps. So we were talking about giving your pieces a decadent and elegant finish. What more can you do? These are sort of the highest grade of metal we actually stock here at Jewellery Maker. Gold-plated silver, and you're getting 10 lobster claw clasps. I love a lobster claw clasp. It shows that, you know, you've gone all out. And you can make a really intricate, beautiful piece, and it's only as strong as what's holding it together.
As the finish, yeah, totally.
You know, so if you've got superior findings, crimps, jump rings, clasps, then you're on to winning. You don't want someone buying your jewellery or giving it for a present or even for yourself and it to fall off or to break.
The worst feeling ever.
People forget about,
as somebody walks away from your store, beads go everywhere. That's the last thing you want. You're not going to be doing a whole lot more business that day, are you? Totally agree. FOGP45 is the code you need. I'm still not going quick enough because we're doing a price slash. These should be $14.95, and that's a ridiculous price for sterling silver that's been gold plated. But tonight, they're under £10, $9.95 for 10 gold plated sterling silver lobster claw clasps. They have, they actually have 2mm cord ends. What does that mean? Does that mean that you put your cord in it and then clamp that round it with a macrame piece? Is that right?
Cord end, are they ribbon crimps?
They're little ribbon crimps on the end, that's what it is.
So cord or ribbon, you can put in that and then it finishes off rather than tying
So if you
off.
have gone to the effort of making a really intricate macrame piece, that is the way to finish it off.
It's adding a bit of class.
Yeah, exactly. So amazing if you're into macrame, and don't forget that price slash is only available until 9 PM. Were $14.95, now $9.95. I'm going to have to leave that one with you. The phone lines have gone a bit crazy. Oh, number 3. Ooh, these are rose gold. They're the little spacer bars, aren't they? I know these. I'm going to pick one up with some tweezers. I'm getting a bit confident with my tweezers now, I'll tell you. JGGP07 is the code you need. You get 25 rose gold plated 925 sterling silver 3-hole spacer bars, perfect for creating vintage looks. And what was your creative suggestion there, Deanna? What would classic 3-strand pearls. You need your spacer bar in order to do it, and rose gold again. It brings that little bit of extra decadence to it. Do you work with these at all, Debbie?
Yeah, well, they're really good for keeping your strands exactly where you want them.
Right. So then, so they literally do it the same thing. They create a space within the.
So a lot of the bridal pieces, the prom pieces, where you have like 3 strands of a bracelet or 3 strands of a necklace, and you want them to sit right next to each other rather than twirl over.
Yes.
You need these.
I understand now. So, if you're creating a piece like that, you need it to have. It's presumably designed to have an elegant look about it because it's for a prom or a special occasion. So you need to be using findings that add that bit of decadence to it. Here, you're looking at rose gold plated sterling silver. You get 25 in the pack, and they're just $8.95 this evening. Can't say fairer than that. We're just trying to give you as many opportunities to see an array of the findings we offer on our website, JGGP07. If you want to get hold of rose gold findings for your stash to finish off those pieces that hold a little bit of extra class and elegance about them, then JGGP07 is one of the items you need to add to your order. We're going to finish with that one now. We're going to leave that there. I will put them away. I'll do the floor managers a favour, even though they put those in the wrong box. No, I'm not really, in fact. You're right. You're right. Forget about these floor managers who get everything. No, they don't really. Where are we going to? Number 12. Ooh. Is this gold-plated silver again? We are so generous tonight. Gold-plated silver on the Late Show, and these are tiny little beads. And do you know what? I incorporated some of these into my design on Saturday. So now I'm really excited. These are perfect to accent your feature gemstone. I know, because that's how I used them. So pleased with myself. XIGP69 is the code you need. You get 40 in the bag. Wow. We're not messing around here, are we? 4mm silver balls, but they've been gold plated, and they are a low stock opportunity. So start dialing now if you want to get hold of these this evening. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need, and as I said, XIGP69 is the code. Should be another price slash, Debbie. Another bargain you're missing out on.
Bargain, don't tell me.
Okay, they're being price slash from $12.95. They're under £10 at $8.95. Wow. Okay, this is sterling silver Again, don't forget, these prices cannot stay here. At 9 p.m. they will return to their original price. These have been price slashed from $12.95 down to $8.95. XIGP69 is the code you need. We are going to have to leave that one with you and move on to another bundle opportunity. Which one is that? Ooh, a DVD bundle. That's not going to be popular much. Okay, our DVDs are incredible. They offer you an hour worth of tutorage on a specific discipline. I'll move that this way actually, because this one's called Adventures in Jewellery Making. I imagine that's quite an eclectic collection then, Deanna. Here we go. Here we go. How many are you getting here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they all come in the Jewellery Maker collector box, do they? So if you are building up a collection of Jewellery Maker DVDs, you do get the box here. In this one. Okay. This is a little bit special, because if you don't yet have something you specialise in, this is the way to get started in a discipline. And there's a lot of things in here that Debbie might be interested in, although she can probably already do most of it. We're starting with wirework rings. Then you've got motifs. Another wirework beauty. Fabulous findings. Shows you how to create findings out of your wire. That'll save you money in the long run. Very useful DVD. Tiaras and fascinators. We've already discussed that this evening, incorporating gemstones into headpieces and fascinators. And if you want to start getting bridal commissions, tiaras are the future, definitely. Okay, and then you've got accessories with gemstones, so that's a bit more broad, a bit more of a broad subject matter. Then you've got beading thread, adventures with beading thread. Gemma Crow, fantastically talented lady, she knows how to make the most of your beading thread. Okay, then chips and nuggets, another one of our fantastically talented designers, Mr. Mark Smith. He loves working with chips and nuggets. I remember the days when we used to get emails saying, how do I incorporate a strand of nuggets into my jewellery? And then along came Mr. Mark Smith, and they weren't in the dark anymore. Don't forget, if you want to add this to your order, you can dial right now. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655. The code you need is WOGC11. I haven't even finished yet. There's another one. Am I right in saying there's another one? I am. Because another Mark special available now, macrame. And which edition is it? Oh, it's edition 1. Is it? Oh no, it's edition 2. My apologies. So the first one is called macrame knotting, but this is the second offering, which is just macrame. The sequel, yes. You still get to learn the basics of macrame, but it's a little bit more focused on this one. So, 8 DVDs in total. There you go. Look at that amazing pack shot. You could have done that at the start, Ben. I wouldn't have bothered with my clunky listing of the DVDs. Anywho, because the computer hates producer Deanna and her pricing, it's tried to put the original price in. Crazy. So if you were, unfortunately, you might be seeing the original price. This is not a price because we haven't offered them as part of this bundle before, but unfortunately this is my only way to display it now that the computer's gremlin has displayed that price. But if you did want to buy them all separately, it would be $43.55. But tonight, another price that's better than half price, $19.95 for 8 of our DVDs. They normally retail at $4.95 each. You do have the collector's box there. There you go, all 8 of those, and some of those are fantastic because you're not only making a better than half price saving, but think about how much money you're going to save when you watch Fabulous Findings and learn how to make your own findings. Or, for example, when you start to make wirework rings, which are everybody's favourite at a craft fair. And because you only really need to use, you don't have to, you can incorporate as many as you want, but because you only really need to use a minimum number of gemstones within a wirework ring, and then it's just a bit of wire, they're a big, big profit maker. They're a big margin maker, wirework rings. And when people think, oh, I might get a piece of jewellery at a craft fair, if they're going to look at rings and earrings to get a lower price, because necklaces obviously cost a bit more, they've got a lot more gemstones, they use a lot more time. So something like wire work rings allows you to attract people to your store. Then you hit them up. You say, but have you seen this incredible necklace? That's something I learned from Debbie Kershaw. That's what she does. Now I'm only joking. WOGC11 is the code you need. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number if you want to get hold of 8 DVDs for £19.95. Usually would cost you over £40. You also get the collector's box, and this sounds silly, but this doesn't even, well, it's about half full now. Half full with those DVDs, and so you could keep adding to your collection. You've still got room to fit in your box. You can keep them all nice and tidy, and I know how organised a lot of the crafters are. They've got their labelled boxes of gemstones, components. Maybe not all crafters, maybe some crafters are. Throw caution to the wind. They are creatives after all. But some people like to be organised, and that is the way to do it. We're going to have to leave that one with you because the phone lines have gone a bit crazy. 0800 644 655 to add that Adventures in Jewellery Making DVD bundle to your order. We're going to do some more findings offers. Number 9. Oh, is this some chain? Ooh. Some intricate diamond looped chain. It is 925 sterling silver. Ooh. I'm thinking controversial to create chain out of 925 sterling silver, because when producer Deanna's in this chair, I'm never sure that the true value of semi-precious metals or gemstones is going to be actually shown to you on screen. Here, this. You don't even have to use it as chain, because as a jewellery maker, it's all about your creativity. It's all about how it inspires you. You could create a pair of earrings out of this, just one of these chains. Would you go along with that, Debbie, or am I speaking out of turn?
No, you can take the links out. So you could have maybe 2 links, and then you could do a beaded head pin on the bottom. So you've got like a statement pair of earrings. That's lovely because it's unusual shape.
Yes. It's
so
rather
you could even wire
large
wrap it.
links, isn't it?
Yeah, large links. So you could wire wrap, or you could put a head pin across the middle with a bead in the middle.
Got you.
Make a feature, so that could be a pendant. So there's loads that you can do with that sort of chain.
Oh, a lot of scope for design opportunities here. LDAR66 is the code you need. Should be $14.95, but that's not where we're staying. We're price slashing this evening for the last of stock. It is a low stock opportunity, and it's down to $7.95. This is 925 sterling silver. We've just been talking about the fluctuations within the semi-precious metal market. 0800 644 655, just $7.95. That price is only available until 9 PM, all while stocks last, because it has in fact virtually sold out. We're gonna have to move on from that one. Which one are we going to? Number where? 11. Ooh. Chandy beads. And these are beautiful, detailed flower shapes. I'm going to show you. Where's them tweezers gone? Here they are. I'm getting more confident with my tweezers now. Here we go. Detailed flower beads from our Chandy collection. WHAZ84 is the code you need. Start dialing now. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655, because this is another limited stock opportunity. Again, they're gold-plated 925 sterling silver. They are 6 mil in size, and again, we're going to offer you a price slash on these. Should be $9.95, but for the last in stock, we're taking them lower. Producer Deanna's not messing around tonight. Down to $6.95. I speak to a lot of people when I do the tour. When people come on workshops, I do the tour. I take people around and I show them the galleries, the working galleries next door, Rocks and Gems TV. And they always surprised when I tell them that the presenter doesn't have prior knowledge of the pricing. They think, they were like, yeah, but they know. I was like, no, they don't know. They don't know anything. They're just out there to talk about it. The producers are in charge once the show goes live, and tonight's no exception. Producer Deanna is going to town on some of these prices. Was $9.95, but until 9 PM or while stocks last, WHAZ84 reduced to just $6.95. 0800 644 655 is our free phone number, and it's just 1 P&P a day. We've got one more binding deal to offer you before we move on into our next section of the show, and we're going for number 4. Now, these have got pretty much everything we've discussed about findings this evening. Are these gold-plated silver? They're gold-plated silver. They're toggle clasps, so they're so easy to use. Especially, I know a lot of people, they want to take up the hobby, but they're worried about maybe if they've got dexterity issues, something like that. These are perfect for things like that because they're so large, so easy to use. Right, on top of that, they've got detailing on them. They actually look like rope. Is it rope detailing? Is that how it's described? Spiral cut, but you know what I'm saying. Has a sort of nautical feel to it, anyway. PEGP95 is the code you need. These are ticking all the boxes. They're large, they're gold-plated silver, and they're detailed. Perfect finish to any necklace or bracelet. How many did you get in there? You get 3 in total. In fact, we have discussed with some of our designers recently how easy it is to use the bar within a cufflink design. So there you go. So a lot of scope for design opportunities. Again, they're a low stock opportunity. You get 3 in the packet. They're 27mm in size. They have previously been at $9.95, but we're not going to leave them at $9.95 this evening. We're going price slash crazy, down to $7.95, but only until 9 p.m. So make sure you're jumping on the free phone line right now, 0800 644 655, and you add PEGP95 to your order this evening for these gold-plated sterling silver findings. I believe that is the final finding offer of this segment. Don't forget, in less than 10 minutes, we've got natural turquoise and a price slash on a reel of wire coming up. But what do we go to now, producer Dion? We're going to leave that one with you. Okay, we're going to leave that one with you, and we're going to go on satin cord and black onyx. So it's perfect if you've just bought that DVD bundle and you're thinking, I want to take up macrame. Get this bundle. Black and gold. I'm not going to sing. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm not going to sing to you. 4 strands of cord. I believe these cords are 10 meters, are they? Am I exaggerating a little there? No, they are 10 meters, sorry, of satin cord. You've got your blue, your green, your gold, and your tangerine colours. And you've got 130 carats faceted black onyx rounds, approximately 8mm in size, so again, very easy to use. And when you're learning a new technique such as macrame, or maybe you're going to use these within your kumihimo disc or something like that. I bet I've pronounced that wrong, haven't I? Kumi, is that right? Kumihimo? That's how they say it in the office all the time. Kumihimo. IFGC73, perfect if you love the threading techniques, but again, if you want to incorporate gemstones, it's much easier if you're using rounds, and the facets on these black rounds are absolutely mesmerising when you look at the lustre that's being offered.
What is that behind?
I don't know what was behind me, but it was distracting everybody, and I didn't know because I was discussing, because apparently it was an accident. Oh. That's what the director's saying, and he's sticking to it. Oh, it looks like Assistant Director Ryan from the morning show. Right, I believe what's happened here is that as a part of the morning fun, Director Ollie has probably created that for a reason, and because Ben is learning the desk at the moment, he's our assistant director on the Late Show. He's learning the desk and he's cut that onto the back. Could the audience see that then?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if you could. You might have been having a close-up of the gorgeous faceted black onyx, but what a distraction it was to see Ryan's face popping in to check that the pricing was as low as it could possibly be. Yeah, that has snapped me back into reality. Here, we're getting 40 meters of satin cord. The black onyx on its own is usually $7.95. The thing is, I could just feel Debbie's eyes burning a hole in the side of my face, like, what's going on?
I was wondering if he was like a macrame expert, and you were going to say, I didn't know, and you were going to say, and as so-and-so does, and I was waiting for you to say it.
He's not an expert in anything.
Okay.
He's Ryan. He's an assistant in messing with our show. And we're not having that this evening. This is an incredible bundle, and it deserves the attention of all the jewellery makers at home and all the people in the studio and gallery this evening. 40 metres of satin cord, 10 metres of your gold, 10 metres of your green, 10 metres of your blue, 10 metres of your orange, and your 8mm faceted black onyx, $8.95. The onyx alone is usually $7.95, so basically it's like saying you can have all your cords for £1. And if you've already bought the macrame DVD, that is going to equate to a lot of pieces of jewellery. How many gemstones do you need in a macrame bracelet, would you say, Deb?
Completely depends on the design. So if you're doing like a surfy one for maybe a guy,
yep,
you might just put 1 or 2 in.
Okay.
If I'm doing knots in between, I usually use about 7 or 8.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's be generous. Say you put an 8 in. There's 1. 2, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6 macrame bracelets, and that's if you're being very generous and putting 8 black onyx in each design. You could still make 6 macrame bracelets, and I imagine you're going to have some cord left over.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't
if you've got 40 metres. How much does it make on average to make a bracelet, would you say?
No idea, I just know it by eye, but...
about half one of those?
Well, when you're thinking, you only need the length of your wrist and a little bit longer for the bit of the beads on, and then you just need, I'd say, about 1 metre for the knots, depending on how many knots you're doing.
Okay.
And then depending if you're doing a sliding clasp, we're just going to knot it.
Up.
I was just going to say that would be quite a posh macrame necklace, because they're lovely beads.
I'm not sure whether I would use
the
the yellow and black do still work. Even that's the brightest colour. It looks beautiful together. We have talked about black and gold a lot tonight. I think I might get you to make me a piece of jewellery out of black and gold. Right, we're going to leave that one with you. It's absolutely flying out the door at just $8.95. Okay, I've heard some interesting information there while I was being told which strand. Here's a strand I stole from the morning show. I've exposed you now. I'll tell you what, Director Ryan would not be happy about that. I'd almost expect his face to pop up behind me as if to say, what? This is a morning show strand. But no, he's already made his appearance this evening. I'm not having it. Okay, guys, this is my time now. I imagine we're looking at an incredible... Whoa, have you seen the colours in this strand? Look at this gemstone. Is it possible to push into that one? Because it's gold, but then it's got a flash of fuchsia going through the middle of it. Can you see that? Look at that. Tourmaline at its very, very best. The beauty of tourmaline is that it comes in an absolute array of colours. Every colour under the sun. Now, this was a morning show launch. An exclusive strand for the morning show. GWSY52. However, some of the stock has been reserved for the late show.
Yay.
Illegally, by the producer. She's brave. We were discussing earlier this evening how, as a producer, and I've been a producer here with the company for a long time, I'm now branching out into presenting, but I know the rules, and the rules are, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. 20 carats of multicoloured tourmaline. We're not messing around here. These are faceted drops. Again, our most popular cut at the moment, because they're top drilled, but they're faceted. So the drops not only incorporate themselves into the design, they almost dictate the creativity for you because they're so easy to use within the jewellery itself. But then when you're looking at a gemstone like tourmaline, I mean, look at these down here. You've almost got chrome dioxide colours at this end, and then you've got pink sapphire colours in the middle, golden beryl down this end, or citrine down this end. Absolutely exquisite. 20 carats And here comes your incredible, incredible price. Limited stock opportunity because this is originally launched on the morning show, but we're giving you a secondary opportunity to get hold of these. $14.95. How many, sorry? Okay, less than 30 available. So if you do want to get hold of this exquisite strand of tourmaline, and that's one of those ones we were talking about earlier where it's got a story behind it. It's got something you can sell to your customers. Because when you're including a gemstone like tourmaline into your pieces, you can charge a little bit more.
Yeah, you'd want to use that with sterling silver, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely. I don't think you're going to put base metal with this strand. I mean, this must be a Gems of Distinction strand. And quite useful for your crafters. They've actually spaced each gemstone with a little bit of... They've used a bit of base metal just to separate them out, but I imagine they can be used. They could form little crimps, actually. There they are. So imagine they probably crimp quite easily. And if you look at these gemstones, what size are they? They're 4 by 3 mils. They've even been micro-faceted. It's not an easy task once you've cut a gemstone to this size to facet them. And you can see the way the light is bouncing off each and every gemstone. GWSY52 is the code you need. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number, and it's just £2.95 per day on your P&P. So if you've already got an open order, please, I would implore you to add this to your order, get it home, have a look. Don't forget, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't as overjoyed with it as I am, looking down at it now, you can just send it back to me. Okay, we're going to leave that one with you. We're going to go on to box 24. Wow. Again, we're looking at top drilled drops. So easy to use in your jewellery making and such an elegant look. This has never been price slashed previously. It's an incredible hue of purple within this amethyst. A gemstone of Valentine's, of romance. February's birthstone, you're getting a lot on this strand. It seems quite a long strand. 90 carats of amethyst, again, top drilled, faceted drops. So they've been cut into that shape. They've also been faceted. They're approximately 10 by 7 mil in size. Should be £11.45. And when I see a price like that, as I say, I have produced the show. I know that people were already pushing the boundaries. They've taken an extra 50p off just to get it as low as they could. Producer Deanne doesn't care about that. She's price slashing down to £8.95, but only until 9 p.m. If you want to get hold of 90 carats of amethyst, you need to be dialing now. 0800 644 655. Do you know what this would go beautifully with? Debbie Kershaw's beautiful cardigan over there. Pearls.
I thought you were going to say the pearls.
I wasn't even thinking of the pearls that you wear around your neck, but they do. Pearls and amethyst look gorgeous together.
Lovely together.
Especially with the drops, and then, you know, the complementary shape of those button pearls would look amazing. But I was just thinking it complemented your cardigan quite nicely, the two tones of purple.
Obviously should be mine then.
Oh, I see. Another one of these designers trying to get a freebie off the big dog. GFGP25, 90 carats of amethyst, top drill drops for just £8.95. That price slash is only available until 9 p.m. We're going to leave that one with you. Where are we going to? Number 20. Ah, it's the last in stock of translucent liquid Sculpey clay. So, if I remember rightly, this gives you the ability to do more intricate work within your Sculpey clay. So you can almost draw detailing onto your Sculpey clay using this item. It's a last in stock opportunity. That's why it's featuring on the Late Show tonight. I can't guarantee when we're going to be able to get more of this. Sculpey clay items, you know, we've got some amazing suppliers, but we just don't know when we're going to be able to get them in. Maybe it'll be before Christmas, maybe not. It's a last in stock opportunity. HIZJ36 is the code you need. Here comes your amazing price, just $6.95 for the last in stock. How many are we looking at, Deanna? Ooh, less than 30 available in stock. This is the kind of thing that what? Oh, you can easily price compare to find out just how competitive Jewellery Maker is. That implies that we know that we're pretty much the lowest price you can get on it. HIZJ36. So if you do want to get hold of it, make sure you are one of the last. I think there's just 20 left in stock now. So if you are one of the 20 who want to get hold of this, dial 0800 644 655. I'm not sure when we're going to get it back in stock, but I'm pretty sure if you have to go somewhere else because we've sold out, you're probably going to be paying more. Okay, HIZJ36, just $6.95. It's a low stock opportunity. That's why it's on the Late Show, selling out tonight. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. Where are we going to now? Oh, it's time to stop the show. Yeah, I don't really know how producer Deanna has wangled all this tonight, but she's got a brand new strand for every hour and a price slash for every hour, and that is what is forming our double whammy of showstoppers at the top of every hour. And on top of that, she hasn't just got any old random new strands, no. She's got some of the rarest gemstones that we find, we just can't source them. Natural turquoise is one of those. There are vicious rumours circulating the business that Deanna's got some sort of hold over sales manager Scott. I don't know what that could be. But she has managed to get natural turquoise into the Late Show, so I don't really care what the vicious rumours are. I'm just excited to be able to offer our incredible jewellery maker audience this incredible gemstone. It's very difficult to get hold of natural turquoise. It's been a revered gemstone for thousands of years, turquoise. And the problem is that on a lot of occasions, people will treat other minerals and gemstones in order to make out that they're selling turquoise. Unfortunately, that's not the real McCoy. That's not what really people are looking to incorporate into their designs. I mean, don't get me wrong, as we often say, there is a place for faux gemstones, for crystal and glass work, and they're great if that's what you want to get hold of. But when you are dedicated to selling gemstones, you want the real McCoy, and this is the strand for you. As I say, we're probably lucky if we get 4 or 5 strands of natural turquoise a year on Jewellery Maker, and we work for the biggest buyer and seller, well, one of the biggest buyer and seller of gemstones in the world, the Genuine Gemstone Company. And even we find it very, very difficult to source natural turquoise. I'm going to give you my interesting fact about turquoise. Here we go. It's called turquoise after the old French word for Turkish, because it was Turkey that were the first people to bring turquoise to Europe. There you go. That's my interesting fact about turquoise. They used to mine it in Iran and then they'd bring it to Europe to sell at markets. And so the French called it turquoise after the Turkish miners that brought it there. There you go. Nothing to do with the colour. Only joking, that's where the colour gets its name from. IDGP41, 50 carats of natural turquoise. These are puffy coins. They look quite, I'm not sure exactly how I would incorporate them into design. You could make rings out of them quite easily, I think. How would you incorporate these into designs, Debbie?
Yeah, they'd be lovely for rings. I'm thinking bracelets.
Oh yeah, bracelets are the ones.
I mean, you could simply put those on a stretchy and they'd be lovely. And you could do a few of them, you know, the layered look.
Yes.
I really like the layered look.
You have to use quite a lot of your natural turquoise in it there if you did that, so you'd probably be better off.
You could space them.
Oh yeah, you could use other gemstones to space them out. That's a good point. So there you go. That is an incredible idea. And I tell you, because they are puffy coins, but they've been cut so that they've got a flat edge on either side, so they would sit beautifully on your wrist. That's a great idea. IDGP41, 50 carats of natural turquoise. As I say, very rare gemstone for us to actually stock here at Jewellery Maker. But tonight, Deanna has managed to get us a brand new strand of turquoise onto the Late Show, IDGP41, and it is going under £20. Now, I actually saw the price when I came in earlier on. Can I tell you? They were actually priced higher than this, but we said, no, we've got to get them under 20 to give everybody the best possible opportunity of owning natural turquoise. As I say, we ourselves have stocked strands of, say, like magnesite that's been made to look like turquoise, you know, because we know people are after the look. but this is the real McCoy. It's a natural turquoise. You're getting at least 50 carats on this strand, and it's going to be so easy to use because of the way it's been cut. It's got that flat back on the surface, perfect for using in bracelets, as Debbie said. And then you're not going to want to use it all in one bracelet, so break it up with another little dainty gemstone, because these are only 6 by 3 mil in size. Very intricate cut, but look at the banding, the natural turquoise banding through this gemstone. Absolutely incredible. They are a new strand, but they are a limited stock opportunity. As I say, it's very difficult for us to source and stock turquoise. I honestly think this might be the 3rd strand we've had this year, and we're approaching the end of the year. IDGP41 is the code you need. $19.95 is the price. When you get this home, you are going to be astounded. But don't worry, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not absolutely taken aback by the quality of our natural turquoise, you can send it back, but I very much doubt you're going to be doing that at $19.95. 0800 644 655. Everybody who's anybody is on the phone lines right now adding that to their order, but that's not where our show-stopping opportunities end. Oh no. We're doing double showstoppers tonight. 1 limited edition new strand and 1 high quantity price slash for everyone who wants to grab themselves a bargain this evening. This is no exception. It's 100 meters of 0.6 millimeter gauge wire. Debbie Kershaw, the expert, the wire working expert, is next to me. She's already explained how much of an essential 100 meters of wire is in 0.6 mil gauge. It's perfect for doing a little bit of intricate work, but it's also perfect for your structural pieces. So 100 meters, and the color is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful tone of regal purple. WSZX43 is the code you need. Normally you find this on our website for this price, $19.95. But tonight, as part of our double whammy showstopper, at the halfway point of our show, in fact, start dialing now, guys. 0800 644 655. I just heard the price. Start dialing now. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. It is being price slashed, but only until 9 p.m. Was $19.95, now $12.95. For 100 meters of 0.6 mil gauge wire. Debbie.
That's good, isn't it? You can have a good play with that for that price.
There's nothing to stop you experimenting with your wire work now. At $12.95 for 100 meters.
And it's the only way you learn, really. Sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all.
It's the only way that you learn, I think, is to actually get involved. And you know, when you're watching the DVDs, like you were showing earlier, it's all very well. It's like watching a fitness video, you know, with your biscuit and cup of tea, and not actually doing it. You're not actually going to get fit.
Yes, you're not going to get any fitter. That's right.
I know, because I used to be a personal trainer. That's what people used to do. Used to go, you know. But same with this. You know, you want to be watching it and getting involved, especially with the wire work and the rings and that. That would be perfect for that.
That's a good point, actually. So people watching the DVD think, oh, I'll watch it first and then I'll have an idea of how to do it. That's not the way to do it. Put your DVD on and get your 100 meters of wire out and your tools and actually have a play while you're watching. Have a go.
Yeah.
I would say that's the beauty of a hobby like this, because the items are so accessible, you know, for the price points. Because I recently went to price up how much it would cost to replace all the fishing equipment I sold when I was younger, and I thought, oh, I need money for booze or whatever. I went and sold all my fishing equipment, and now my son's getting a little bit older. He's going to be 3 soon. I went to price it up, and it wasn't as cheap as when I was a child. It was quite expensive. I was looking at hundreds of pounds to get everything that we'd need. Might not be the hobby for me and my son after that. We'll see. But something like jewellery making, when you can get hold of 100 meters of wire for $12.95, well, the DVD buys itself then, because you've already made the saving. So if you were already planning on taking up wire work and you thought, oh, but you know, I need to spend £20 on the wire, I need $4.95 for the DVDs. Well, if you'd already planned to spend the £20 on the wire, get the wire, and then with the remainder, you can, in fact, you can buy the DVD for $4.95 and you can still have change with this deal. WSZX43 price slashed from $19.95 to $12.95, but only until 9 p.m. this evening. The free phone number you need is 0800 644 655. Don't forget, just one P&P of $2.95 a day. I'm gonna have to leave that one with you because the phone lines are going so crazy. Producer Deanna, are we offering any more deals, or do we need a little break to discuss them? Oh, we've got some exciting deals coming up, but Deanna needs a little break to find out if she can get them a little bit lower for you. So don't go anywhere, stay on the line if you're on for that amazing price slash deal. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
It was here almost 650 years ago in Amir, where King Jai Singh first laid the foundations that was to become one of the world's most famous walled cities, Jaipur. The city of Jaipur, commonly known as the Pink City, is now taking centre stage for gemstone cutting and trading. It's here in the bursting heart of the walled city that our gems of distinction strands are cut, faceted and polished. So, how do you get a pile of tourmaline that looks like this into a gorgeous strand that looks like this? So when you've got a pile of tourmaline like this, it's going to be made into gemstone beads. First of all, each one of these gemstones need to be inspected. A line is then drawn down the middle of the gemstone or wherever the gem is going to be faceted, and it's then taken behind us and then faceted into these rough gem shapes. Once each gemstone has been cut into the amount of pieces it needs to be, it's then time to shape the gemstones. These gentlemen are working on anything from a round to a pear shape, pretty much any cut imaginable. The next process is polishing and faceting, and this takes a huge amount of skill. It can take years for a lapidress to be able to facet like this, and each one of the gemstones can take up to 10 minutes to cut. A really lengthy but incredible process. The next stage of the process is really interesting. This is where each one of the gemstones is drilled. And what Sanjay is doing here is putting a drill through faceted beads of black tourmaline. The next stage after drilling is then to get the gemstones sorted into their appropriate colours and sizes. This can be a really, really lengthy process. Once the gemstones are sorted into different colours and sizes, they're then arranged into these strands and made into strands like this. Now each one of these gemstones could have gone through a 30 to 40 minute process to arrive on a strand like this. It's really quite incredible. If there's one thing that my time in India has taught me, it's the hours of dedicated time that goes into making each one of the gemstones we sell on Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back to the Late Show on Jewellery Maker. I am Ed. I'm joined by the incredibly talented Debbie Kershaw, and we are just about to see her amazing work. So just pipe down, calm down. I can see you all there. You're on the edge of your seat. What's she made? But calm down. I've got a few things to tell you before we get straight into it. We have got some incredible deals coming up in this hour. This is the penultimate hour of the show, and we're already 15 minutes into that hour. I've been dilly-dallying, I've been told off again in the little ad break there. So, I have got an incredible clearance bundle to bring you. That's coming up in this hour. On top of that, we've got a double showstopper at the top of the hour, one of which is a buy one, get one free. And we all love those words. Those are the words that make us buy extra things when we're walking around the supermarket, aren't they? Buy one, get one free on this rose quartz strand. And again, it's those huge plain rounds. So easy for beginner jewellery makers, but the feminine tones within the rose quartz makes it very sought after gemstone with our audience. And what's our other one? Oh, it's this gold coated hematite. Wow. Speaking of sought after deals. And what are these? 3-4 mil in size? You can 3 mil in size, there you go. So you could get some very, very, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use a bit of a dad word here. Snazzy beady beads. Snazzy beady beads for your Christmas looks. Demi is laughing at that one. Snazzy. I'm not gonna use that word again. That's it. I'm done with it. I'm done with snazzy now. I am a bit of a dad now. Shall I do some embarrassing dad dancing? Okay, we'll leave that for later. Right now, we're going to give you our first opportunity to own one of our jewellery making kits. The beauty of our jewellery making kits is that they contain everything you need to get started with this hobby. All you've got to add to your order is a toolkit. Probably one of the most versatile and well-priced toolkits I've ever seen. Just $9.95 for our small toolkit. That's the only other thing you need in addition to one of our jewellery making kits. Now, traditionally, our jewellery making kits have 3 stands of gemstones, and this is no exception. Here you go. HEGC42 is the code you need. You've got these incredible, oh, they're little pencils of fluorite. Do you know what? I saw these in an individual strand the other day, and I said that if you were creating a piece of jewellery for somebody who was maybe going off to university, something like that, a student, brilliant to incorporate these, a nice little keepsake, but also they'd work really well as charms, or you could use them, I'm sure, as drops within your designs. Debbie's going to give us the inspiration. I'm going to tell you what you're getting and the incredible price. HEGC42 is the code you need. So on top of your fluorite, you've also got 160 carats of labradorite, incredible labradorescence you're getting from them. Again, the studio light's not really doing them justice, but they're 8mm plain rounds. We've already discussed how easy those are to use. Then you've got your cream shell ovals. Those are 9x6mm. On top of that, you've got what are these? Copper beads, gold coloured copper beads. Oh, gold plated copper beads. Wow. Okay, I thought they were just gold coloured, but they're gold plated copper beads. You've got 1 brushed pentagon bead, 1 cube bead, 3 round beads, 1 disc bead, 2 oval beads, and 2 tire beads. Oh, that's the hollow round. Those are easy to incorporate into your designs because you can hang a little gemstone inside. On top of that, you've got 10 meters of fuchsia coloured wire. I'm 100% sure Debbie's incorporated that into her designs because she's a talented wire worker and I've seen her pieces, so that gave it away. Okay, 10 meters of 0.8mm wire. Then you've got your threading materials, your traditional threading materials, which are 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters of elastic, and 50 meters of monofilament. And you've got your incredible findings here. You've got your antiques bronze copper plated findings, and there's everything you get hold of in that. Everything you could possibly want, 98 pieces. We used to do findings packs when we first started, and they had between 28 and 32 pieces. Now we're able to offer 98 pieces within our findings pack, and the antique bronze copper plated findings do allow you to be a little bit more playful, like we were saying, a little bit more experimental, because if you're working with semi-precious metals, maybe you don't want to chop your findings up or chop the chain up because you're a little bit nervous about damaging your silver work. But when you're using the antique bronze copper, much easier to, you know, be a bit more experimental. So that's everything you get within this kit, and here comes the incredible price, $19.95. That means you can take up a new hobby for less than £30 because you're going to be paying less than 20 for your jewellery making kit, less than 10 for your toolkit, and you're away. You're underway. You've started your new hobby. I'm going to go over and join Debbie. She's going to show us how to actually do a bit of jewellery making. You're right, Debbie.
Hello.
Are you having fun this evening?
I am.
I'm good. I'm glad.
Yeah, it's good.
You always have more fun when you're with the big dog. You know that by now. HEGC42 is the code. Let's have a look at the beautiful jewellery that Debbie's made. Oh, we're going to join Debbie first, actually. I just heard them say that.
Oh.
I'm ruining the illusion of TV this evening. Right, which are we going to have a look at the jewellery first, just so we can see what we're making? Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, we can see the way you've incorporated the pens into those, and you've used them as sort of feature.
I've gone a bit hippie-ish here because, you know, like you were saying with the student jewellery, that's what I thought straight away with the little points. They're like the little crystal points that you get, aren't they?
Yes.
So you could just put one of those on a piece of cord and that would be absolutely brilliant. So that's why I did a wirework angel, because I thought, you know, and anyone who knows me knows I'm very into angels.
Very interesting.
So
a lot of our viewers are into angels, though.
I'm really into them. They're all over my house. My business is called that. I'm really into
yeah,
angels.
Of course it is. I just thought of your Facebook page. Yes, okay,
so,
yes, angels.
I thought, you know, let's just do a little wirework angel. And also these little points are so lovely as dangles as well. So I put them on. I just want to wear those.
Oh yeah, they are
you
beautiful.
Know, just dangle. I think they're really unusual shape.
I love
as
the way
well.
you've picked out the colours that would best go with the
and they're
copper
all different. Like they've got some lovely stripy ones. And
yeah, the banding within the fluorite
really
is
lovely.
Quite incredible, actually. Are you sure about this? Under £20 for this kit. It's very good, actually. You also created this bracelet. This is very gem. Well, not gem heavy because the shell keeps it light, but
it does.
In terms of numbers of gems, you've got a lot in that going on.
Those big metal beads aren't heavy.
No, the copper.
Yeah,
they're gold-plated
really,
copper. So yes.
They're really big and they give a nice chunky effect, but they're not heavy. So you can sort of get away with being a bit chunky, which I like.
That's good. I think people like to see a lot of gems in a feature piece, like a necklace, don't they? And then wirework ring. We were discussing how easy it is to bring people over to your craft stall if you've made wirework rings. And
some little earrings.
These earrings, what I love about them is you could see a design like that on the high street, but you wouldn't obviously have labradorite and
all you've used there, it's beading thread. So all you've used is a piece of beading thread and a crimp and an earwire. So you haven't even used any head pins or eye pins or anything. You know, still quite a few
None of
left
your findings have been used up, but you've still managed to create a very decadent look. I'm well impressed with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet you had a load left over.
I had quite a bit left over, yeah. Loads of wire left over.
Wow. So we're looking at roughly £3 a piece to make them. You would say if you've made 6, you still had some left over.
Wow,
it's only less than £20.
You'd sell one pair of earrings for more than that, wouldn't you?
Well, I would, because
it's got gemstones.
Gemstone labradorite earrings. I'm pretty sure I charge more than £6 for those.
Well, yeah.
There you go. So you're going to definitely make profit off this kit.
I would definitely say so. Yeah.
Which technique are you going to show us from this kit?
I thought I'd show you how to make the little angel.
There's a lot of people at home going, yes. Because there's something so romantic about an angel, isn't there?
And do you know what? These would be really nice. I just thought to hang on the tree, wouldn't they?
Christmas decorations.
Yeah, because I'm doing a magazine project at the minute at Christmas. So I've had to think Christmas, but they'd be lovely on the tree. So, you know, you could
go. We know what's going to be in next month's magazine now as well, then.
I'll be in trouble if I use that idea.
Right, well, that's one idea out there. So you're going to have to go. You'll have to go to that next level for your magazine piece now.
Back to the drawing board.
We've ruined it for you tonight. HEGC42 is the code you need if you want to add this incredibly well-priced kit to your order, and the value you're getting here is quite incredible. You've got over 200 carats of multicoloured fluorite, and those are cut into those pencil-like shapes. 160 carats of labradorite, 8mm plain rounds, and your cream shell ovals. On top of that, you've also got your copper wire, 0.8mm, and Deb is going to show us how to use that now.
So the good thing about this little angel is you just need a length of wire and one gemstone.
Oh yeah, cool.
So that's all you're using really. Get a nice generous length of wire because you get loads on the reel, and then you want to go roughly in the middle and decide how big you want your angel to be. So you can make them in all different sizes, it's completely up to you. So I'm going to start off with the bottom of the angel by just bending my sides up against my pliers.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to make quite a big one so that you can see what I'm doing, so that I've actually crossed the wire over there. So decide where you want your centre point to be.
Just from those two little moves already taking shape, so you can see it.
I've taken one of my tails straight upwards because that's going to continue, and I'm going to wrap the other one around. So I do it like this, everybody's different. Now this is where it's quite handy to use your nylon pliers because they don't mark the wire or take the coating off. And then I'm just going to wrap around. and then pull out. So that'll be one of my wings in a moment.
Ah.
So that I'm left with my shape like that. So now I'm going to form this part into the head. So you can use the large part of your round nose pliers, or you can use some bail making pliers and just form a loop. Her head wants to go sideways, so you want to take around your pliers
Yes, of course.
to make your head shape. Have a little look and see if that's big enough. And then once again, I'm just going to wrap that around. I'm going to hold on to it. So that I've now got sort of my basic angel shape with two roughly equal. If you make it roughly, if you want to be really precise, you can measure it, but I can usually do it by eye. If you just...
Once you get more confidence with the work.
I mean, I used to measure everything.
Right.
Everything had to be to the last centimetre.
You used to be like Delia, and now you're a bit more Jamie.
Yeah, and then if I go wrong, I just start again.
There you go.
And then, so your side bits are going to be your wings. So take your round nose pliers and just make a little loop pointing downwards.
Could you hang a little gemstone within the wings as well if you wanted to?
Yeah, you could have put a gemstone actually onto there before you did your little curl.
Got you.
And then I'm just going to continue curling in. Now it's completely up to you what size wings you want. If you want smaller wings, you would need not such a long piece.
Oh, you'd cut more off.
Cut more off, yeah. So I'm just going to do it very quick. Just using your pliers and using your fingers to coil in.
Oh, it's a cute little detailing, but you know everybody loves angels, like you said, so you know that people are going to be attracted to that piece.
And then you can lift up to give it a bit more of a wing shape. So I'm doing this really quickly. You can take more time over it, so that you've actually got one wing. And then you do the same on the other side. And you can fiddle about, you'll have more time to make sure that your wings look the same. You don't want to skew whiff angel.
Oh no. That's not any of them skew whiff angels.
We can't be having a skew whiff. No.
Not down with them. I like my angels to be uniform.
Yes. And then you've got your second wing. Use it in. As you start to get in, if you press up the wire, so you're sort of forming a shoulder. So you've got...
So then it's taking even more of a body-like shape.
Body shape. What I would have done with that was to hammer the wire.
Why is that?
To add strength.
Yes, okay.
To your piece, so you want it to be a little bit stronger. And then I pulled down the bottom to give it a little bit more of a skirt shape.
Yeah.
And then all I did was take a piece of wire, make a loop on the end.
Got you.
Thread on one of my little hippie crystals,
yes.
I like to call it.
Or pencils.
Measure where you want it to go along your piece, so that you need to make another loop at that point. And then another loop. I'm thinking, I can't see. You know what that is, don't you? I haven't got my glasses on.
Put your glasses on? Do you want me to get them?
No, it's all right. I've started, so I'll finish.
Okay. I've started.
If it's really messy, I can't see it, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
And then all you would do is open that loop, attach it into your frame, and close the loop again.
Oh, I see.
Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
So that you've got him going across the middle. If you wanted to, you might want to hang one down, that way.
Got you.
It's completely up to you. I mean, I've hung it across on
that way, yeah.
But you could hang one down, you could hang one off the bottom, you could weave a dress.
It's up to you.
It's completely up to you. It's just
once you've done the structural work, it's up to you how you
want to finish it off. So that's quite an easy, just little way to do it. Yeah,
it's an incredible technique. Nice work, Debbie. And all of the jewellery you've created with this kit is quite spectacular. As we say, it's not like you've had to be, stingy with your gemstones. You've gone all out.
Yeah, they're quite gem heavy, and I think you can get away with doing quite a statement piece when you've got those really nice gold, and they're quite a nice matte effect as well. I liked working with
that is providing really nice, but it breaks up the smooth finish on the labradorite by having that matte brush finish on the beads, I think.
And there were a couple of donuts left. I had a couple of these. Well, you called them something else, but I called them donuts.
I think they were called tyres on the thing.
So they'd be really good for earrings, because you could put a piece of cord tie knot, attach it to an ear wire. So there was still more that you could have done and some left over.
I have to let everybody know that HEGC42 has now gone into limited stock, so there's only a few available if you want to get hold of this kit now. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. Debbie has wonderfully inspired us with this. We're going to come back over to see Debbie just shortly because we've given her another kit, we've challenged her, but I have to go back over to a centre and offer you more amazing deals. Thank you, Debbie, well done. Which are we going back to, Deanna? Gems of Distinction. Wow. Of one of our most popular gemstones of the moment. Signatic quartz. Is that right? Wow. Goes along the same lines of sort of rutilated quartz, and what's happened is, while this gemstone's been forming, some sort of impurity has infiltrated it while it's been forming under the ground, and it's given it these incredibly characteristic inclusions within it. This is a beautifully feminine tone, almost a strawberry colour, but you have got those deeper red colours there, but very feminine looking gemstone. This is a Gems of Distinction. That means it's been cut and faceted and sourced by our office in Jaipur. Very talented lapidarists working there in India. Let's have a look at the code you're going to need if you want to add this to your order. The free phone number is 0800 644 655. Don't forget, it's a free phone number, so you can dial now, put yourself at the front of the queue if you want to be one of the people to own the last in stock of this Signatic quartz. Absolutely beautiful tone. Almost has the same tone as, say, rose quartz, except because of the inclusions within it, it's got a deeper, almost mauve coloured inclusions within there, but also you've got deep red colours in there. Very, very beautiful strand, offering a lot of character to your pieces. The code you need is JCRU06, getting 75 carats of quartz. They're all faceted rondelles. Should be $8.95. Are you sure? Okay, should be. I don't think it should be $8.95. I think it should be higher than that, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm a presenter now. I don't have any control. I just have to tell you about the amazing deals because producer Deanna is going for another price slash. Started at $8.95, but not for much longer. Just $6.95 until 9 p.m, all while stocks last. I can see this one selling out during the live hours. JCRU06, just $6.95 until 9 p.m. This is, oh really? She can't think of a more popular price slash, she said. We've only had this gemstone in stock for about 6 to 8 weeks, say. That, and I'm being just saying 8 weeks, it might be more like 6 weeks. So we only got it in 6 weeks ago, and now for the last in stock, it's been price slashed down to $6.95. JCRU06, I've been told it's getting very, very limited now. So if you do want to get hold of one, please put yourself in the running. 0800 644 655. I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on to a clearance bundle. So we've put all of these components together, and we're going to offer you it at a very low price because we need to clear the last of the stock out of many of these strands. So we're looking at how many hemp cord? Right, 10 different varieties of hemp cord, and you get 10 yards on each reel of cord. There you go. So you've got your orange, your red, your blue, you've got your earthy tones there, your, don't know what colour that would be, khaki colour maybe. And then you've got your sort of like army green, black, fern green, white, and on the box, sneaking on the back, it's gold. 100 yards is around 90 metres. So you've got about 90 metres of hemp cord across 10 different colours. Or we could just go with 10 yards on each reel. I don't know why Director Bruce is so upset by our ye olde measurements. Okay, on top of that, you've also got gold wire, 10 metres, 1 mil gauge, is that correct? Let me just have a look. 1 mil gauge, there you go. Beautiful for your structural work, am I right, Debbie?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm learning so much about wire work tonight from Debbie. She's the expert. Okay, the code you need is BNGC07 if you want to add this to your order tonight. I've got people looking down at me. I think they're worried about what we're doing down here. Do you know, it's some angry gems producers. I think we're making the call centre too busy. Clearance deals, that's what we're offering tonight. This is a brand new offer, but check out the strands Deanna has included within this bundle. I can see one of the nicest strands of amethyst we've ever seen. You've got beautifully deep, regal tones of purple within this amethyst, and you've got your feminine lighter tones in there. Okay, here we go. You've got your fuchsia coloured mother of pearl ovals, those 18 by 13 mil. Then you've got 210 carats of your amethyst. Those are 9 mil rounds. Don't often see 9 mil rounds. Then you've got your blue magnesite crosses. A lot of character to your designs. You've got 90 carats of orange magnesite. Those are 6 mil in size. You've got your mystic citrine. Wow, don't see that very often. Mystic citrine. Again, 8 mil plain rounds, 170 carats. Then you've got this incredible ruby zoisite, 12 mil in size, over 450 carats in that strand. And on top of that, you've also got your 170 carats of red jasper. These are corner drilled squares, so I'd call them diamonds. That's how they're going to sit in a diamond shape. BNGC07 is the code you need. Here comes your price. What was that, sorry? Oh, it's a rainbow. You've got every colour of the rainbow. I like doing that. I like to offer people every colour of the rainbow in one bundle. That's incredible. Okay, so here comes the amazing price. BNGC07, just $24.95. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 7 strands, and you've got your 90 metres, 100 yards of hemp cord, and you've got 10 metres of gold coloured copper wire. That's 1 mil gauge for just $24.95. It's an incredible saving. You should be paying over £50 tonight. $24.95. It's better than half price. That's how we roll with our clearance deals. BNGC07 is the code you need. Just dial the free phone number 0800 644 655. Well done, Deanna. You've put together a fantastic bundle there. It's so colourful. It's got everything you could possibly want. You've got your high-end gemstones, your mystic citrine, your regal amethyst, but then you've got your gemstones that are going to help those gemstones go a little bit further. You've got your orange magnesite, your blue crosses, you've got your mother of pearl, is it? Yes, mother of pearl. Fuchsia flat ovals. Wow. And you've even got those huge 12 mil ruby zoisites in there as well. Absolutely incredible array of strands, cords and wire for just $24.95. Right, here we go. Not messing around anymore. We've got a lot to get through. Peach moonstone. Again, cut into these incredible top drill drops. They're graduating in size and they look absolutely impeccable. Very feminine peach tone to these orange moonstones. They've got that beautiful shimmer that you get with moonstone. FGRU00 is the code you need. You're getting 90 carats of peach moonstone here. And as I said, they are graduating in size. They range from, well, it just says 7 by 10, but it almost looks like the smaller ones. Oh, 7 to 10. What I really need to do is be able to read. That will help me no end in this job. 7 to 10 millimeters. So the largest ones are 10, the smallest are 7. They are graduated in size, as I said. Top drill drops, one of our most popular cuts of gemstone at the moment. Here comes your price. Oh, here comes what should be your price, $14.95. We're giving you another price slash here on the Late Show, only available till 9 p.m, down to $9.95, so under £10 for a Gems of Distinction strand. You need to be dialing 0800 644 655. That's our free phone number, and you can add this strand to your order for $9.95, 90 carats of peach moonstone. And you'll pay just 1 P&P of $2.95 per day. Don't forget, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. So that is almost an add it to your order strand, because it's so beautiful for just $9.95. You've got to be adding that one to your order today. Where are we going now then? Number 12. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The reason these are described as rice bead pearls is because they've been given an elongated shape. Well, they've grown that way. These are white cultured pearls. They're approximately 10 by 8 in size. As you can see, they do look a little bit like the pearls you've got around your neck this evening, Debbie. Although these might be slightly larger, actually.
They're nicer.
Yes, they're absolutely beautiful. Cultured pearls, as I say, it can take up to 3 years to grow a cultured pearl. We don't do pearls by carat weight. We grade them by their size and their roundness. These have been classified as rice beads because they have that elongated feel, but that can be so useful within designs, especially if you want to incorporate them into bridal designs, which a lot of people do. If you want to include them in tiaras, the rice bead shape is perfect for those. These are only the second time this strand has been on air, and I'm pretty sure we're going to sell it out tonight because pearls are so popular with our audience. The reason I believe they're so popular is because they span the generations. They're a classic look, but they also have a contemporary feel. You know, if you're young, you can wear a pearl bracelet and have no problem. But then, you know, even if you're a more elderly lady or a classy lady, that's really what it boils down to. If you've got a bit of class about you, you want to wear a lovely pearl necklace. HNGP27, white cultured pearls in this rice bead shape. They've never been on the Late Show before, is that correct? Never been seen on the Late Show. Here comes your prize tonight. Under £10 for cultured pearls. We've only got 34 available in stock. We know how popular these are going to be tonight. HNGP27. Let me just tell you how many you get in stock, because it is rather a large strand of pearls. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 43 on this particular strand. So around 40, that could be 20 pairs of pearl earrings. And I guarantee you, you're not going to sell a pair of pearl earrings for less than a tenner, are you, Deb? No way, Jose. So you make your money back off just 2 of these. You could, potentially. Or if you're starting to think about making presents for Christmas, all you really need to do is restrand this, add a beautiful lobster claw clasp. You're going to probably want to use 925 sterling silver, and you've created your mother, your grandmother, your auntie a beautiful pearl necklace. Absolutely fantastic. HNGP27 is the code tonight. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number you need to be dialing if you want to add a strand of genuine cultured pearls to your order for less than £10. Look at that, it's gone around my big man wrist twice. So I imagine you are going to make it go a lot further with your beautiful dainty little female wrists. Right, HNGP27, less than £10. We're going to leave that one with you. I can see it from here. I can see it from here, the bundle we're about to offer you, mainly because the coated blue quartz, the colour of it is bouncing off the labradorite. It's almost blinding. Look at that. Look at that. And what are these? These are what? Black spinel, but what, 2 mil? 2 mil rounds of black spinel. Again, as I say, very sought after, our little tiny beads, because everybody loves making beady beads. One of the first techniques you'll see on our free Get Started DVD. So with every brand new order, we offer a Get Started DVD that shows you some of the basic techniques to get you started with the hobby. That's one of the ones that features on that DVD. So everybody loves to make beady beads, and they look beautiful. They look so detailed because you've used other gemstones to create a bead. VKGC05 is the code you need if you want to add this bundle to your order tonight. The free phone number is 0800 644 655. Sorry if that sounds a bit repetitive if you're watching all night, but people tune in all the time. Just want to make sure everybody is given the same opportunity to get hold of our amazing deals. This is actually called Labradorescence. As I say, I can see why, because the Mystic Blue Quartz is offering so much to that labradorite. For once, I think you probably can pick up the Labradorescence on that, even despite the fact that we've got about 3 or 4 different light sources banging off it. You can see that Labradorescence, lime greens, beautiful electric blues. You can see the gold shimmers. Oh, even had a little bit of what looked like red or violet just there. Anywho, when you get it home, you can use your 30-day money-back guarantee to guarantee the beauty of this strand. VKGC05 is the code you need. Here comes your price. Only available till 9 PM this evening. Uh-oh. Is that part of this as well? Oh. You also get 100 meters of 0.25 millimeter wire. I didn't even realize that there, but I thought this was enough. But the bundler doesn't mess around. Here you go, there you go, 100 meters. What do you use 0.25 millimeter wire for? Is that for the intricate work? Or?
Yeah, people who crochet often use it. I've got some in my kit tomorrow, and I used it with little beads like that, and I kumihimoed it. It looked lovely. Ah,
so you can incorporate this and these beads with your kumihimo. That's one of our most popular disciplines at the moment. People are really getting into that,
Yeah, I've got tomorrow. It will be in one of the kits tomorrow.
Oh,
but
right.
I've done that technique.
There you go. Tune in from 9 AM tomorrow to see more of the amazing Debbie Kershaw's designs. She's just given us some incredible inspiration of what you could do with this bundle if you kumihimo with the 0.25 millimeter wire and the little seedy beads of spinel. And then, once you've done that, you've still got your labradorite, over 100 carats, and your mystic blue coloured coated quartz. You've got 50 carats of that. You've got that left over to play with. But the other thing about this is I forgot to mention, in fact, not just crochet, but French knitting as well you can do with the 0.25 mil wire, can't you? Okay, so this is an even better bundle than I thought, because now you've got the wire. I didn't see it first. VKGC05 is the code you need. Here comes your incredible price. Just $14.95. Absolutely incredible. Less than £5 a strand, and then you've got your wire for free, if that's how you want to look at it. But an incredible saving you're making tonight. VKGC05, just $14.95 for these 3 very sought after strands and that incredibly versatile silver wire. So if you want to get hold of that, dial the free phone number 0800 644 645 or click to buy now on JewelleryMaker.com. We've got less than 10 minutes until I offer you your 3rd double showstopper of the night, which don't forget is that incredible gold coloured hematite. And what's the price slash on? Oh yeah, buy one get one free offer on incredible rose quartz. Before that though, we've got to get through a few more deals. You feel like doing something controversial. That sounds quite worrying. Okay, we're going straight on to box 16, which is a huge reel of wire. Very fitting as I have Debbie Kershaw beside me. 100 meters of 1 mil wire. How essential is 1 mil wire, Debbie? Good answer.
I'd say that about all of them, but you know, if you want to make wire work pieces, you need your different gauges of wire. But with your 1 mil, it makes your frames.
Right.
It makes your ring shanks. It's your structure. It adds your structure.
So you're not going to get very far without creating the structure of the piece first.
No.
So it's where you want to start. 100 meters of 1 mil gauge copper wire. This blue colour. It's, well, in fact, it could quite well. I might get you to make me something. I'm turning into Jenny Cleary here. She's the one who's normally hitting up the designers of jewellery, isn't she? Right, electric blue colour. Oh, I don't know actually. It's in, yeah, it's royal blue. It's in between that electric blue and navy blue. So yeah, let's go for royal blue. I'll go with that. XAJM01 is the code you need. When you say something controversial, I imagine there's a price slash coming, and here it comes. Should be $27.95, but that is not where we're staying this evening. We're offering you a price slash, easy for me to say. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. Hope Hannah Roxbury's not working. Watching, I should say. She's probably still upstairs working, actually. I know Hannah Roxbury. Burning the candle at both ends. That hopefully will make her too busy to watch the show. She told me not to put single reels of wire on the show because they're so popular on the website. The producer vaguely remembers that being mentioned, she said.
Nah.
She doesn't think it applied to her. Oh, well, that's good. XAJM01, it has been price slashed from $27.95 down to $19.95, but only until 9 PM tonight, and that's as long as it doesn't sell out while we're on air. Hopefully it won't. because then it will have to be removed from the web. XAJM01, we're all about offering our Late Show audience amazing bargains, amazing deals. You guys are the ones who have given us the buying power to offer these great prices, and we want to give something back by going a little bit too low. But that's okay. It's a deal for you. XAJM01 down to $19.95, but only for roughly another hour. So make sure you're dialing now. 0800 644 655. Where are we going now, Deanna? Number 8. Ooh, wow. Natural zircon. An incredible gemstone. I actually launched this gemstone quite a while ago, if I remember rightly, because I remember saying that this long enough ago for producer Deanna to do another price list. That's what she said in my ear. This used to be referred to as the Montara diamond because people used to mistake it for a diamond. Zircon has more fire than a diamond. That's why. It's a very, very sought after gemstone within the gemological community. The code you need is WXGZ28. You're getting 45 carats of natural zircon here. Graduated rondelles range in size from 3 by 1.5, wow, to 5 by 3 millimeters. So when you think 3 by 1.5 millimeters, it's not easy to cut a gemstone to that small. Yeah, these lapidarists are very, very skilled. And just long enough for producer Deanna to devalue the strand massively, I imagine. Okay, here comes the price that I launched the strand at. $24.95. Didn't quite sell out. We still got a few available, and now if you're watching tonight, you've got an exclusive opportunity to own it at a very, very low price. 0800 644 655 to own natural zircon for $17.95. Didn't see it going that low, but hey, that's what we do here on The Late Show. We offer you incredible shop opportunities. WXGZ28 available at $17.95, but only for the next hour. At that point, it will go back up to $24.95. And let me tell you, 45 carats of natural zircon at $24.95 is an incredibly competitive offer. I doubt many wholesalers can actually offer you natural zircon. We've not only been able to source it for you, we've also been able to offer you a price slash for the last in stock. WXGZ28 down to $17.95 until 9 PM. Congratulations everyone who's adding that to their order. Where are we going to now? Number 7. Wow. Wow. Is this rose quartz? No. Pink amethyst. Wow. The reason I suggested it might be quartz is because, as we discussed earlier, the lapidarists are always a bit braver when they get a bit of quartz to work with. This is in fact pink amethyst, and actually here it's another strand where the studio lights aren't doing any favours, they're actually washing it out. I can see a beautiful pink hue coming off these gemstones. I'm not sure if that's being picked up. I can see the pink a little. ODSF10, you're getting 100 carats of pink amethyst, but you're getting it across just 5 gemstones. That means these are huge carat weights of gemstone. There are only 17 left available. It's a Gems of Distinction strand that's virtually sold out live, but the cut, I mean, Debbie, how do you feel about that cut of gemstone?
Want.
You want it?
Yeah, I want it.
It's beautiful.
It's lovely.
How have they described? Oh, it's a German cut. It's a specific cut employed by lapidarists. I see. German cut. It's almost. It's a rondelle that's been faceted round the side and then has this flat finish on the top. So it's
unusual.
It's very unusual. I didn't actually realise there was such a cut as a German cut, so I have to read up on that. This is a very, very low stock strand, 100 carats of pink amethyst, very feminine tone to this gemstone, and an absolutely exquisite cut. The lapidarist has been very brave here. ODSF10 is the item code you need. Start dialing our free phone number now, 0800 644 655. Here comes your incredible price, $34.95. Seems like a considered purchase, but when you see the cut of this gemstone, you will be taken aback. You won't be charging $34.95 for any jewellery you make out of gemstones this size. They range in size from 16 by 7mm to 25 by 8mm. That huge feature gemstone in the middle of the strand. I mean, the ones on the outskirts are pretty much feature gemstones, but that huge one in the middle, 25 by 8mm. When you see the cut, I don't know if you can pick it up here, but it's flat on the top, and then you've got this incredible faceting around the side. Look at that. Oh yeah, with the flat finish.
Flat, big statement ring, sterling silver wire. You charge more than £34 for one ring.
For one ring?
Yeah.
There you go then. Debbie Kershaw has spoken. Start dialing now. 0800 644 655. Debbie, is this one of the ones you're a bit sad about? Because you're missing out?
Yeah, because I like unusual things, things that
stand out.
I was working away and I went, ooh.
Oh. German cut. Never even heard of that. So that's
lovely.
Every day's a school day. We're all learning something today.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what it's all about with gemstones and gemology. The more you learn, the more you want to learn. And look at that incredible cut. Absolutely phenomenal strand. We're going to have to leave that one with you. It's a sellout this evening. Where are we going to? 5 strands of hematite. Yes, I can see that. Oh, can I hear? That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5 strands. I can count. Told you, Rachel, you want to watch out. Big dog's coming for you. I want that countdown gig. I can count to 5. A variety of hematite here. Oh, I can't get them to sit right on my hand. There you go. Every variety of hematite we actually offer. There you go. You've got these huge gold rounds. Stop! Hematite. So, you've got these big golden coloured hematite plain rounds. They're 10mm in size, offering you 470 carats. On top of that, you've got your silver plain barrels, 6mm in size, over 200 carats. Then you've got your silver coloured, it doesn't say silver coloured, I've made that up. You've got your hematite plain barrels, which are 8 by 5mm. Then you've got your mystic coloured plain boxes. That's a good description actually. 4mm plain boxes, like that, because they're little cuboids. And then you've got 75 carats of your copper coloured hematite, and those are plain rounds. Those are 4mm. Again, you can make a beady bead out of hematite. That'd look rather beautiful. Okay, so 5 strands of hematite, so popular for your party looks. KEGC16 is the code you need if you want to add this stash building bundle to your order today. Dial 0800 644 655. Here comes your incredible price of just $14.95. That's less than £3 a strand on this hematite. I know how popular hematite is. That makes this bundle very, very sought after. KEGC16. You're trying to tell me that each and every one of these strands will cost you more than £3 on our website. But tonight, you can have all 5 for under £15. $14.95, KEGC16. Stop! Hematite. Can I do some embarrassing dad dancing now? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Hematite. Ding, 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 ding. That's enough. Right, we're leaving that one with you. KEGC16, just $14.95. Dial the free phone number 0800 644 655. I'm going to have to move on. We're not getting through in a... Did you see that? It just... Get out of it, hematite. Where are we going? Oh my word, it's time to stop the show. Got some rather somber news to announce to our audience. It's not good. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a gremlin in the system, and we are unable to bring you our gold-coated hematite that we were going to bring you as a showstopper. That is why we went a little bit extra low on that hematite bundle there. But that doesn't stop the show stopping. Very good. Very good. She went a little bit low. She's telling me I went much lower, not a little bit lower. Okay, so if you do want to add that hematite bundle to your order, make sure you dial now, 0800 644 655. But if you want to own this incredible bundle of rose quartz, it is going to be offered to you had a buy one, get one free offer. Now, I don't know how you feel, but when I walk around the supermarket, I think, should I buy that? Shouldn't I? And then when I see buy one, get one free, I think, oh, I'm definitely buying that. Load my trolley up. Now, we are able to offer you wholesale opportunities like that, but on amazing gemstones. We've already discussed how much people love rose quartz. One of those gemstones, like Debbie said, even if you're not really into gemology and gemstones, you still seem to know a little bit about rose quartz. People are aware of it, that's the beauty. These are huge rounds. What are they, 10, 12 mil? 12 mil. No messing about this evening. The code you're going to need if you want to buy one strand and get one free. When we say that, you don't actually have to phone up and buy one strand and then get one free. We've done all the hard work for you. It's already done for you. JEGC83 is the code. 0800 644 655. Please start dialing the free phone number now and put yourself at the front of the queue. It's a free phone number, but you don't really want to be hanging around on the phone line when the next deal comes up. And don't forget, if you are on the website, JewelleryMaker.com, you can just click to buy now. The code you need is JEGC83. Now, this is a buy one, get one free offer, but only available till 9 p.m. That's less than 1 hour until we're able to stop the offer and it will go back. It's all right, I trust you. Producer Deanna's saying I can give everybody the code for the original strand. They can see for themselves how much it's going to be. Go on then, hit us with the code. Go on. HFGP42. Type it in now, HFGP42, and then you'll be able to find out how much this strand is. Don't order that one, because you'll only get one, which would be ridiculous. Order JEGC83, pay that price, but get 2 strands. This is 12 mil plain rounds of rose quartz. You get 380 carats of that amazingly feminine gemstone. Here comes your price tonight. I'm sure many of you already know what it is. Here it comes. Boom! $8.95. Normally what you'd pay for 1 strand of rose quartz, tonight you're going to get 2 for $8.95. JEGC83 is the code you need. Look at the incredibly feminine tones you're getting. The phone lines have gone pretty bonkers. I'm not surprised. Those aren't small. Those are 12 mil plain rounds of rose quartz. Everybody loves rose quartz. Well, it's a girly gemstone, but I myself love girly gemstones. I often see rose quartz as a great substitute for kunzite, which is my favourite gemstone. I don't wear it or anything. I just like it. JEGC83, buy one, get one free on rose quartz plain rounds. They're 12 mil, so they're big, chunky looks. You could use them as feature gemstones within a piece, so you could actually make a really nice looking ring out of those, couldn't you? That is a fantastic idea. I never thought of that. So you could create a little wire cage and sit one of these rose quartz within it. That'd be an incredibly feminine look, and just dangle it off a necklace as your pendant. Fantastic. JEGC83, just $8.95. How busy are we, Deanna? Pretty busy, I'm hearing. Are we going to be able to offer a double showstopper, or are we going to have to go to a break and try and work out a treble for the end of the evening? How would that be? I'm hearing deals. I'm hearing about deals. We have got a deal. Don't panic. If you're already on the phone lines, you're part of that queue for that code. Sorry, but you know, when we're offering buy one, get one free, that's what happens. Yes, what can we do instead? A price slash on some 1.5 mil copper coloured wire. Okay, this has been one of the most popular colours of wire we've had since we started stocking it earlier in the year. You get 10 metres in total. Now, if anything's going to get you in trouble with Hannah Oxbury, it's price slashing copper coloured wire. It's one of the most difficult colours of wire we have to get back in stock. So if we do sell it out, she'll have our guts for garters, because she can't probably get it back in before Christmas. Don't forget, there's only 15, 16 Saturdays till Christmas. Everybody loves to hear that fact. SMJM18 is the code you need. Are you seriously going to offer them a slash on this? Oh, okay. On your head be it. 10 metres of copper-coloured copper wire, 1.5 mil gauge. That sounds like the thickest gauge we've heard of tonight.
Like torques for necklaces, bangles, that
I know the stuff. Yes. So when you see, could you actually use it? What have you just done there? Just destroyed her piece of jewellery. She wasn't concentrating.
I looked at you and went,
her.
It's okay, excuse me, I'll pick it up. Okay, I've got it.
That is what happens when
good.
ladies look at me. They get distracted. What can I say? What can I say? I hope production manager Chloe Jones watching to hear that incredibly ego-fueled sentence. She thinks she's going to have to widen the door frames so I can get in and out of the building, please. Roy's already on it, I'm being told. He's our resident builder. This building is treated like Steve Bennett's personal Meccano set. If you leave him alone for too long, he's like, couldn't we build a wall over there? That's just the man. That's the man who runs this company. SMJM18 is the code you need. We are going to offer you an amazing deal. It's always this price of $9.95. That in itself is a ridiculously competitive offer. 0800 644 645. Make sure you're dialing now because we're about to offer you a price slash. This can only be available until 9 p.m. We cannot honour this after 9 p.m. $7.95 for 10 metres of your copper-coloured copper wire, 1.5 mil in size. That is incredible. The question I was going to actually ask Debbie before she got all flustered looking at me was, could you actually bend this wire into like letters? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So you can make a taut necklace like that, but then have the person's initial in it.
You could. It would probably be more difficult to sort of do a name because it's really tough.
Not a name, but just their
initial.
initial.
A letter would be lovely. And you could wind some beads on as well with maybe a 0.4.
Their birthstone.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
That would look beautiful. Just $7.95. I'm getting the hang of this. I can't do any of it, but well, I can do simple beading, but maybe not very intricate wire work. But if you love wire work and that's something you've already mastered or you're trying to, why not grab this deal? This is the time to get it. SMJM18 reduced from $9.95 till $7.95, but for less than 1 hour. We're going to have to go to a quick interlude while we plan out our final hour of deals, and it is going to be thick and fast in the final hour. Don't go away.
Chandy beads are JewelleryMaker's range of 925 sterling silver beads that have been handcrafted in our workshop in the heart of Jaipur. There is an 8-stage process to craft these artisan beads. Stage 1 is the annealing process. This is when heat is applied to the sterling silver wire, then slowly cooled down in order to soften the metal to make it more workable. Stage 2. This is the pattern making process. This is where the silver wire is put onto the spindle of a rotary machine. Stage 3 is the cutting process, and Stage 4 is shaping. Stage 5 is soldering, and this is done to give firm joints to the beads. Stage 6, assembling. Stage 7 is surface cleaning. And finally, Stage 8 is the plating process, which starts with steam treatment to treating it with dilute sulfuric acid to remove the impurities and making it perfect for plating.
Join guest designer Louise Jacobson for our Wirework Rings DVD. This DVD contains a step-by-step guide on how to use a ring mandrel, create single and double stone rings, cluster rings and much more. Get the inspiration and help you need to create your very own handmade jewellery. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Are you looking to create bespoke bridal jewellery? Then come and join guest designer Sheila on our bridal workshop. Sheila will guide you through how to design stunning accessories, including techniques using headbands, hair combs and tiaras. The full course includes a selection of hair combs and headbands, a selection of findings and wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, and a trip to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
Welcome back to the Late Show on Jewellery Maker. I'm Ed. I'm joined by creative inspiration. That is Debbie Kershaw. Here she is. We've already seen some of her designs this evening. In this hour, we will see another set of jewellery created by Debbie. And this is our night owl this evening. Incredible, what can only be described as slabs of beautiful kyanite. One of the most difficult gemstones to mine for on the planet. Absolutely incredible. Look at the size of these. But that's what's coming up at the end of the hour. Before that, I have got a lot to fit in and I'm not going to be mucking around anymore. We're going straight into it. Here comes your first offer of the evening. Beautiful heart shapes of clear quartz. Now, we discussed earlier in the evening how easy it is to work with something, a distinct shape like hearts, or flowers or leaves. These are no exception. They're 8 mil in size. They look really dainty. You could create some beautiful designs with these, very romantic designs. FIGP56 is the code you need if you want to grab 100 carats of clear quartz. They're puffy hearts and they're 8 mil in size. It is a low stock opportunity. We haven't got many of these available now. Less than 20 available. Start dialing now. 0800 644 655. Here comes your price. $7.95. But as I say, less than 20 available of this strand. Just 14 now. FIGP56 is the code you need for 100 carats of clear quartz puffy hearts. Those are so easy to work with and create such a romantic look. Congratulations, everybody's on the phone line. We're gonna have to move on. Those are gonna sell out. Moving on to number 8. Silver Mystic Quartz. So this has been given a coating that allows it to shimmer. Silver quartz treated to allow it to give it this little shimmer on top. 130 carats in total. They're 7 mil faceted rounds, although the facets actually make them look a little bit larger because they've got these points along the outside. FOGP42 is the code you need. Another low stock opportunity. The number you need tonight is 0800 644 655. Here comes your prices. Another low stock opportunity, just $11.95. Wow, that's an incredible look. If you want to get hold of those tonight, I would be quick onto the phone line. We're now down to around 10 opportunities. We're approaching single figures. So if you do want to get hold of them, dial our free phone number 0800 644 655. We are going to have to leave those ones with you as well. If you're part of the queue, congratulations, you will be successful. What are we going to do, sorry? Number 14. Oh, wow. Just discussed the beauty of distinctive shapes, and look at these carved flowers in rhodonite. Wow. The black banding through that pink tone of gemstone is beautiful. It's almost a raspberry tone you're getting with the flowers, but then the black banding gives them so much character. These are 16 mil in size, which means you're getting over 350 carats of pink rhodonite, but carved into these incredible flower shapes. Another low stock opportunity. Don't dilly-dally or you're gonna miss out. Start dialing now, 0800 644 655 to own that strand at less than £10, just $9.95. VBGP33 is the code you need for 350 carats of pink rhodonite carved into these beautiful flowers. 16 mil in size, and we've got just single figures opportunities left. $9.95. Congratulations if you're on the phone line, you're going to be successful. Everybody else, what are you doing? Number 10. Wow, is this neon apatite? It is, it's neon. Wow. In order for it to be classified as neon, it does have to have this colour tone to it. You can't just go around calling it neon apatite. Normal apatite has a beautiful colour hue to it, but neon apatite is electric. Look at that. 35 carats of neon apatite, graduated plain rounds, but again, They're in these top drill drops, very popular cut with our audience at the moment. PUYY00 is the code you need. This is another low stock opportunity. They range in size from 5x3mm to 8x5mm, the largest. The colour is incredible. Okay, 0800 644 655 is the phone number. We're very, very busy in our final hour, so here comes your price on your neon apatite. Just $14.95 for 35 carats of neon apatite. This is a last of stock offer though. PUYY00. Those are going to potentially sell out tonight. I can't say for certain. Somebody may change their mind, the card might not go through, but if you want to put yourself in the running, be dialing our free phone number now, 0800 644 655, if you want to add PUYY00 to your order for just $14.95, just one P&P a day of £2.95. Congratulations everyone on the phone line. We are going to move on to number 6. Wow, rainbow quartz. That means it's been given this incredible coating. Again, top drill drop, so very popular and very easy to incorporate into designs. I'm not sure if the lights are going to do them any favours, whether you're going to be able to see the incredible rainbow colours I can see on the surface of the gemstone. They've been checkerboard faceted, gives them this amazing look. But as I say, the studio lights aren't doing them any favours, so if you like the look of them, get them home, have a look at them in normal light sources and you will be mesmerised. You've got 95 carats of rainbow colour coated quartz. They're graduated in size from 8mm to 17mm. It says hearts, but I would prefer to call them drops because they haven't got the indentation at the top. So they are drops of rainbow colour coated quartz. As I say, ranging in size from 8mm to 17mm. It's another low stock offer. CGRU72. Here's your price, $11.45 for the last in stock. The free phone number you need to dial is 0800 644 655, and they are flying out the door. We've got just 15 shop opportunities available. If you're watching tonight and you like the look of something, get it home, have a look at it, and then make your decision. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can always send them back if you're not sure, but if you wait till they've sold out, you won't have that opportunity anymore. We're going to leave those with you. They are being very popular on the phone line. They're flying out the door. Okay, here we go. We've got another deal for you on some wire. We've got 100 metres of 0.4mm chartreuse coloured wire. It's a nice name for the colour. Chartreuse is a French liquor, another pointless fact, but it is that colour, that's why it's named it. Very interesting, 0.4mm wire. I've already heard from Debbie tonight how essential your 0.4mm wire is. Perfect for doing intricate work, or could you actually use this for sort of crocheting or kumihimo, or is it a little bit too thick?
No, I think you could.
You could? Yeah. There you go then. Spanning the disciplines, this wire is essential. HUJM61, if you want to add 100 metres of chartreuse coloured copper wire, 0.4mm gauge, should be $14.95, but we're going to offer you a price slash tonight. We're not messing around for the final hour. 0800 644 655 is the phone number you need to dial if you want to grab this at $9.95. That price slash is only available until 9 p.m, so make sure you are dialing now or you're adding it to your order by clicking the buy now button on JewelleryMaker.com. HUJM61 if you want to add 100 metres of chartreuse wire to your order for $9.95. Only available till 9 p.m. I'm going to leave that one with you. Number 16, let's go. Wow. Is this clear quartz? Incredible, rough cut clear quartz. Amazing. Looks like ice. It's going to give you an incredible look to your jewellery. You were saying earlier you like organic looks, Debbie.
That's
how
gorgeous.
much do you love this?
It does look like ice, doesn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'd have that in a big statement bracelet.
Oh, it'd have to be a statement piece because they are huge. 15 by 10 mil are the sizes of these rectangles. You're getting over 400 carats of quartz here, but the rough cut gives it such an organic and natural feel to it. So many jewellery makers love working with natural looking gemstones, and this is the epitome of that. It's another low stock offer. The code you need is OVRU05. The free phone number is 0800 644 655. Here's your price this evening, just $11.95, but it is a last of stock offer. We are running very low on opportunities on this strand. Less than 30, but they're already flying out the door. We've got more like 25 available strands now, and this is our busiest hour of the night. You can see how quickly this strand is flying out the door. Look how organic those looks are. I'd love to see a feature bracelet made by you, Debbie, in this gemstone. That's why she's thinking, oh yeah, give me a strand. Here we go. Half the stock's already flown out at $11.95. OVRU05 is the code you need. If you've dialed up and you're in the queue, don't worry, just stay where you are. The call centre are on their way to you. We're now down to single figure availability of this, just 9 strands left at $11.95. So if you want to be in the running with that, start dialing now. 0800 644 655. We are going to move on, and this time onto these beautiful little bicones of lavender amethyst. Is it being classified as that? Oh, light amethyst, my apologies, but it looks exactly like lavender amethyst on the back of my hand, so my apologies. Just classified as a light coloured amethyst. It does have that lavender hue to it. Absolutely beautiful. 60 carats, faceted rounds. They look more like bicones to me. Well, I suppose they're a hybrid. They're somewhere in the middle of those two. Absolutely incredible faceting. It's giving them a lot of that play of light on those facets is incredible. Okay, you've got 60 carats of light amethyst here. They are approximately 6 by 0.5 to 2. Well, I can't even read that. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh my word. They've given us 3 dimensions because they're faceted rounds. I see. Very confusing. GBGP10 is the code you need. It is a low stock offer. Free phone number is 0800 644 655. Here comes your price. Just $7.95. I imagine in our busiest hour, those are going to fly out the door. We have less than 20 available now, based on the people who are on the phone lines. So we've got 19 quantity showing on screen. 0800 644 655. GBGP10 is the code you need. Just dial that free phone number or click to buy now on JewelleryMaker.com, and you can add this light amethyst strand to your order for just £7.95. Single figures available now. We're going to leave that one with you, and we're going to move on to another offer. Number what, sorry? Haven't got anything in box 19. I've got something in box 18. No, but it's aquamarine. Let's do a beautiful strand of aquamarine. Huge slabs of aquamarine. They've got this natural organic feel to them because of the way they've been cut. Wow, this is incredible. 170 carats of aquamarine. They've only been on air once. Have they ever been on the Late Show? Never been on the Late Show. Look at that huge one in the centre. That's your 21 by 9 mil. But they range down to 12 by 8 mil in size. They've called them medium nuggets, and that's because they have this organic cut to them. LRRU26 is the code you need if you want to add one of the premier stones of the beryl family to your collection today. Just dial 0800 644 655. It's a low stock opportunity, but they're just $15.95 this evening. LRRU26 is the code you need. 170 carats of aquamarine. Again, the colour I can see in the studio is a beautiful sky blue tone, but with all the lights, I'm not sure we're really capturing that on screen. So make sure if you love aquamarine or you like the cut of this gemstone, then you get it home and have a look. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. LRRU26 is the code you need. $15.95. So just dial 0800 644 655. I'm going to leave that one with you, and I'm going to go on to, I've already done the neon apatite. I've got huge slabs of rose quartz. Here they are. Those are in box 15, but they are huge. They're faceted on the surface, and you can see their step cut up there, so you're getting this amazing look. Can you see it there? Am I getting it? Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the steps that have been faceted into the surface of this gemstone. We've still got the graphics for the aquamarine on screen, but if you start dialing now 0800 644 655, you will see the code momentarily for your huge slabs of rose quartz. We must be looking at a huge carat weight here, over 400 carats. These would have to be used as feature pendants, surely. Would you wire up these, Deb?
I'd wire up those. I think I ordered almost the same as that the other day.
Oh, there you go then. AGGP34, straight from the expert's mouth. She's ordered them herself. 28 by 20 in size, up to 36 by 26 millimeter in size. I'll have to say they're not small. They are very large feature pieces. You have to use these as pendants. Here comes your price. Just $9.95, under £10 for over 400 carats of rose quartz. That's an incredible price. The code is AGGP34. The free phone number is 0800 644 655. Make sure you're at the front of the queue and you're not one of the people that misses out, because this is a low stock opportunity. Could well sell out this evening. We are now going to move on to another opportunity. They are flying out the door. Yes, I can see this red garnet that's been left here, and it is exquisite. The colour looks almost like rhodonite garnet. Oh, and I'm throwing it around the place. Check this out. Oh, there you go. That rose quartz virtually sold out. So if you're on the phone lines, stay where you are. You will be successful. Otherwise, you might have missed out. But always have a go. Make sure you speak to the call centre. They may have some availability. Look at this incredible Gems of Distinction strand of garnet cut into these small natural nuggets. This is January's birthstone. You've got 85 carats of red garnet here. They're graduated in size from 4x2mm to 9x3mm. So quite intricate little sizes. 30 centimetre strand, sorry. Quite long in size, but again, they're this top-dealed drop shape, which everybody is finding so popular at the moment. People love working with this shape of gemstone, and this has been cut into that natural shape that we've been discussing this evening. Gives you that organic feel to your pieces. HJYY43 is the code you need. 0800 644 655 is the phone number. Here comes your amazing price. $6.95 for 85 carats of red garnet. Have to say I'm a little bit taken aback by that price. Wasn't expecting that price for this strand. This is another low stock opportunity. We're approaching the last half an hour of the show and we haven't got time to mess around. So we're getting those prices straight in. $6.95 for 85 carats of red garnet. And when it looks this beautiful and organic, oh, I don't know how you can avoid adding that to your order if you've already got a P&P underway at $2.95. $6.95 for red garnet. Add that to your order. Okay, I have got 0.6 fuchsia coloured wire. Are we going to be doing a little deal on this? Wow, 100 metres of 0.6mm fuchsia wire. You've only got half an hour left to take advantage of our price slashes, and this is going to be no exception. If you want to start dialing now, 0800 644 655. Here comes the graphics for your fuchsia wire. You will see the original price first. HWJM36, 100 metres of 0.6mm wire. Should be $19.95. And again, that's already ridiculously competitive, but that's just the deals we're able to offer you here at Jewellery Maker. But for the next half an hour, you can have it at $12.95. That is concerning. Okay, down to $12.95 for this fuchsia coloured wire. Such a feminine, girly look. In fact, it's very similar to the colour of wire we saw in that last kit. Yep. In fact, so if you do want to create some little wire angels, you could grab this for just $12.95. HWJM36, that price slash is only available for another 30 minutes. So make sure you take advantage while you can. What are we going to do now, sorry? Oh, we're going to move on to the challenge kit. Ah, right, okay, so I don't have a sample of this. So, should we go straight over to Debbie? Okay, I'm going to go over to Debbie in 1 second. I'm going to be followed over there by this camera. Amazing. Really bringing you into the world of TV this evening. Okay, so, oh wow. Pretty colourful looking kit so far. Oh wow, you've made some incredible designs. Magnesite crosses that we saw earlier.
They're lovely, those little crosses.
Beautiful.
It's very fun, this kit. It's the sort of thing that my daughter would like wearing, you know, and I think it's really good fun, party pieces.
And you've created some
little kumihimo.
Fun pieces, a bit of kumihimo, yes. Wow, created a lot of bang for your buck here. what the gemstones you get, and is it called Fulham Road? That's an interesting name for a kit. ACGC 07 is the code you need if you want to get hold of this jewellery kit tonight. Linda put this one together. She loves her colourful strands. Okay, so she again has used the 98 pieces of antique bronze findings. That's a lot. That's a lot of findings for one small price. And don't forget, the ethos of our jewellery making kits is if you buy one of those, you've got everything you need to get started with your jewellery making hobby. On top of that, you've also got 80 carats of blue magnesite crosses. You can see how those have been incorporated into many of our designs. Absolutely beautiful. You've also got 160 carats of blue magnesite cubes. Those are 6mm. You've got 160 carats of multicolour cracked agate. Again, they're faceted rounds, 8mm. Then you've got 40 carats of multicolour agate, the 4mm plain rounds. You've got 50 carats of pink coloured coated chalcedony plain rounds. Oh yeah, I can see those. Oh no, there's the Creckled advert. There's the chalcedony. Wow, incredible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands within this kit. On top of that, you've also got 2 strands of your cord used in this Kumihimo bracelet. You've got your fuchsia wax cord and your 10 metres of teal wax cord. Then you've got your usual threading materials, 80 metres of monofilament wire, 6 metres of clear elastic and 50 metres, but this time it's the bronze coloured beading thread. Absolutely incredible designs from Debbie. Did you find this an easy kit to work with, Deb?
Lovely, I just added a little bit of wire and I was off.
There you go. Our wire work and not messing around, but the deals we've offered you on wire tonight, you don't need to feel like you can't experiment with wire. You can go for it.
Oh yeah, it's not hard at all. I mean, you can make some quite amazing designs and to look really complicated, but they're not. They're not once you get playing.
They're not really. Once you know, once you're in the know.
Yeah, once you're in the know.
Part of the inner circle.
Yeah, you just play and just come up with your.
I imagine, as I said, the more you experiment, the more confident you get, and then
for sure,
the more intricate your work gets.
Yeah, and then you find your own style and what you like to work with. And but I think at the prices that the reels of wire have been going for, you don't have to be afraid to like get them and have a play. Because you're not parting with loads, are you?
No, exactly. $12.95 for 100 metres. Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was some of our deals earlier. This is the kit this evening. It's called Fulham Road ACGC07, a 5-strand kit, coming in at a ridiculous price of $14.95. Made any margin this evening, Deanna. I'm gonna get fired. ACGC07. So if you do want to get started with this hobby, this is the kit.
I had loads left over as well.
Look how much.
Got nearly all of the findings, so I used the wire. I've got all of those beads left.
So you created 4 incredibly intricate pieces of jewellery. There you go. A moment of madness. I nearly lost a lot of pink chalcedony there.
Well, that was nearly a whole strand left over there.
Wow. So oh yeah, because you've only used a few on this Kumihimo design. $14.95. That's less than £3 just for the strands of gemstones. Then you've got 20 metres of wax cord across 2 different colours. You've got all your threaded materials and your findings pack, basically for free. There you go, all of those findings, 5 strands of gemstones, all your threaded materials, and 2 packs of cord, your fuchsia and your teal colour, for $14.95. I imagine we're pretty busy now on the phone lines. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655. If you want to join the back of what is it, a minute and a half queue on the phone line? Okay, so around about a minute on the phone lines. They're getting through the calls, I'm quite impressed. ACGC07 is the item code you need if you want to add this item to your order today. I mean, even if you're not a new starter and you just want to get hold of the pink chalcedony, you might want to buy this kit. It's $14.95. You're also going to get your findings, your threading materials, and another 4 strands of gemstone. There are those cords. Look at those incredible colours. As you say, very, very fun looking kit. The cords add to that.
Quite versatile, isn't it? Because you could do your shambala if you were maybe making, and I think the kids' birthday party is quite a good idea. You know, if you get a group of your daughter's friends or son's friends round and you get a kit out, they can all be making things, couldn't they, with this? Because you get quite a lot in it.
Well, you can see how these magnesites would go perfectly with that cord. That looks amazing together. You know, Boys or girls are going to get involved with that
you
kit.
can do
Very
knotty
fun.
designs and, you know, shambala, kumihimo, just simple knotting.
Yeah.
You know, putting charms on cords.
That's
Kids
the
love
scope that the
kind of.
cords allowed you.
Yeah, I like having cords in a kit. I think it makes quite a lot of difference.
It makes everything go a little bit further because you're knotting techniques.
Knotting techniques knotting techniques are so relaxing, and I just really like doing them.
Therapeutic, you find
Yeah.
this? Okay, well, already this kit has gone into limited stock availability, I'm afraid, but I'm not surprised at the price point we're offering. Just $14.95 for a 5-strand kit. ACGC07. I'm gonna have to leave that one with you. I'm gonna have to leave you, Debbie. I've got so many deals to get through in the final 25 minutes of the show. Okay, I've got a very romantic bundle now. It is full of hearts. Beautiful. Okay. Are these silver-plated copper or silver-plated copper? And you got 1, 2, 3, 10. Is that right? 10 in the pack. I'll get one out. You've also got this huge heart-shaped pendant. I imagine that's a base metal because it's so massive. Oh, you're right. Gold gunmetal heart bead. It's 50 millimeters. Then you've got your silver-plated copper heart beads. In fact, you haven't got 10. You've got 12 in that pack. Amazing. Those are 16 by 7 mil. DQGC00 is the code you're going to need, and you are going to need it because everything in this bundle is heart-shaped. Look at these tiny little flat black agate hearts. They're 4 mil in size, so intricate and beautiful. On top of that, you've got this incredible cream shell. They're puffy hearts, they're 20 mil in size. You can see how well those two strands are going to work together. So look at that. Look how well those are going to offer you that monochrome look, but within hearts. You've got black agate and cream shell. They're puffy hearts. There's a 12 mil, those are 4 mil. Perfect juxtaposition there of those hearts. Then on top of that, you've got a huge 50 millimeter gunmetal heart bead, and oh, hello, no trouble for you. And you've got your 12 silver-plated copper hearts, 16 by 7 mil in size. You've got 12 in total. Okay, where the heart is bundle coming in at an incredible price of just $11.95. Wow, I would expect to be paying that for just the gemstones, in all honesty, because the heart shape is one of the most difficult shapes to cut for our lapidarists. DQGC00, but so popular with your customers because it's one of those detailed shapes that you can use to attract customers in. Perfect for contemporary designs or classic romantic designs. So much scope for design here. DQGC00, just $11.95. Add that to your order today by dialing the free phone number 0800 644 655. Congratulations everybody on the phone line or everybody who's added that to their basket on the web. I'm gonna have to leave it with you because I've got so much to get through. Now I've got another bundle, and don't forget, if you buy bigger bundles you get better value, but that doesn't always apply to this. Well, it doesn't apply to this gemstone bundle because on this bundle it's not about big, it's not about large gemstones, it's about tiny intricate gemstones. Look at these strands of seed beads. Those must be 2 mil. So we've got these baby pink coloured 2 mil. Then we've got the black 2 mil beads. We've got the 2 mil red agates. Then we've got these faceted rounds of citrine. We've got the frosted blue agate, crackled agate even. And then we've got this. Is it howlite? Ah, it's actually white magnesite, but it's got that grey banding through it. Almost looks like howlite. Then you've got these incredible strand of tiny garnet nuggets that, well, they're cut into drop shapes. We actually saw that earlier as an individual strand. Then you've got your, yes, the faceted rounds, I believe. those are going to be green agate, although they do have an emerald type feel to them. They look a little bit like the Colombian emerald we sold and launched last week, our most exclusive ever strand. They're not though. Those are green agate, 4mm in size, and then you've got this purple impression jasper, incredible character from the banding you get throughout that strand. DCGC52 is the code you need if you want to own this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strands, every colour under the rainbow, and you've got your monochrome looks of black and white. There you go. Every detail, because you've got every colour and you've got every intricate little size there, ranging from 2mm up to about, I think the largest is about 6mm. So 2mm, 4mm, 6mm. Here comes your price, brand new bundle today, just $19.95. Wow, that is perfect. Yeah, you could use your soutache with those tiny little beads. You could also use those within your Kumihimo designs, as we've seen. Absolutely incredible array of gemstones for less than £20. DCGC52, just $19.95. But don't forget, that is only available for another 15-20 minutes. So make sure if you want to get hold of that, you get in hold of it now. Where are we going to now then? Oh, we're offering another price slash on your wire. This is incredible tonight. Okay. I'm not going to get nervous about the pricing. I'm just going to have to go with it now. You know, we're looking at 100 meters of 0.8mm gauge wire. Why do you love 0.8mm gauge wire, Debbie?
It's my favourite 0.8.
Is it?
Yeah, because I like to make, you know, instead of using head pins and eye pins, I like to use it for my connectors. So if I make my own beaded connectors,
yes,
rather than using the head and eye pins, which are usually 0.8,
yep,
I use the wire instead, so that you've got more scope for design there.
So it's making your findings go further as well,
yeah,
which is a bit of a money saver as well.
Yep.
There you go then, you heard it from the horse's mouth. Debbie's favourite gauge of wire, 0.8, and in a very festive colour.
It's a lovely colour, isn't
Beautiful. PNZX78 is the code you need. 100 metres, normally priced at $24.95, but for the next 15 minutes we are going to price slash it. Don't forget, all our price slashes are only available until 9 PM, so if you want to get involved now. 0800 644 655, and you can grab 100 metres of 0.8mm gauge wire for $19.95, only available for another 15 minutes. Congratulations everybody who's dialing in quickly to get hold of that price slash. I'm going to move on. Where are we going to? What's this doing here? Looks like a polymer clay starter kit. I'm going to do the fuchsia bundle first. I will do the fuchsia bundle. Okay, I was getting excited then that we were going to do a little deal on some polymer clay. Okay, is this the one, yeah? So we've got these fuchsia agates, which are these little mini barrels. I'm not entirely sure. Well, jasper wheels, 110 carats of fuchsia impression jasper. Again, that impression jasper has got so much character to it with the banding throughout it. On top of that, you've got 60 carats of clear quartz. These are irregular faceted rounds, 5.5mm in size, so those work so well together. Then you've got these incredible little silver findings. Those are wheel spacers. They're 5x3mm. You get 5 in total, 925 sterling silver. Perfect for adding a little bit of detail to your designs. And on top of that, you've got this baby pink wax cord, 1mm gauge. You get 10 meters of it. And you're getting all of this for one amazing price. The code you need is KCGC37. Brand new bundle today. Here's your price, under £10. I'd expect to pay that for, well, just one of the strands of gemstones, in all honesty. You're getting 2 strands of gemstones, you're getting 925 sterling silver findings, and you've got your pink wax cord for less than £10. Now, we're going to have to leave that one with you. KCGC37. People are piling in on the free phone number 0800 644 645. I don't blame you, because at that price, I don't think you're going to be able to get that kind of value ever again. earlier on this evening, one of our most popular bundles of the evening was a polymer clay. I wouldn't say get started, but just it had everything you need to create vintage looks. So that's what that polymer clay bundle offered you. But if you want to get started with polymer clay, is that where I'm going now? I'm joking. You need the polymer clay kit. Now, it contains all your blades that you need. On top of that, it also has all your individual round cutters. Then you've got your black and white polymer clay. You have got your little sanding squares. You don't need to use much of those on your polymer clay, but you can just use those sparingly. Then you've got your 2 acrylic sheets. There you go, perspex sheets, I should say. Oh, I forgot a couple of the cutters because these go they get so fine, these little cutters. Look how. In fact, Debbie Bulford tells me that you can't actually find that tiny little one you can see there anywhere else. She's had to previously get one made because she couldn't find them anywhere, but that's the smallest one we've been able to find on the market. And you've also got your plastic roller, so you can roll out your sheets of polymer clay. Right, okay, so NRGC80 is the code you need for the Sculpey Clay Toolkit, and it's got everything you need to get started with the hobby. But we're not messing around tonight. It's a low stock opportunity. We haven't got many left. You are going to have to get on the lines right now if you want to get hold of it. NRGC80. It's a low stock opportunity. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to get more polymer clay kits in, hopefully before Christmas. But if you want to get started, if you want to create some beautiful polymer clay jewellery for Christmas, okay, we shouldn't do this, but we're going to offer you, because it's only for 10 minutes, we're going to offer you a price slash, but for the next 10 minutes and for the first people that call in before it sells out. 0800 644 655. Normally $17.95, but today we're going to honour one of the lowest prices it's ever been to. We're going to price slash it for just 10 minutes. Don't forget, in 10 minutes time, I'm bringing you that kyanite down to $13.95. We did a polymer clay special about 4 or 5 weeks ago with Debbie Bulford, and we slashed it to this price because we wanted to get as many people started with the hobby as possible. Now we're honouring that for the next 10 minutes. If you want to get hold of NRGC80 and get started with polymer clay, grab it now for $13.95. 0800 644 655 is the price you need to dial. Congratulations, everybody getting that at the extremely low price. Where would you like me to go now, Deanna? Oh, toggle clasp deal. I see. One of these beautiful toggle clasp deals. Is this another one where we're offering people like 100 toggle clasps for next to nothing? Wow. I'm going to give everybody a sneaky peek. HQGP92 is the code you need. Start dialing now. 0800 644 655. Deanna and I, the last time we were on air together, I think did a deal on this. So we're going to honour that deal this evening. We're going to give you a chance to get hold of 100 toggle clasps in this amazing antique bronze copper. Should be $21.95, but we're not staying at that price for the next 10 minutes. You've got a price slash opportunity down to $12.95. 0800 644 655. HQGP92. The phone lines have gone bonkers. 0800 644 655. If you're on the web, just click to buy now and add that to your order. Just one P&P of $2.95 a day. And you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. I can't imagine too many people returning those at just $12.95. Congratulations if you're adding those to your order. That is a phenomenal deal. HQGP92 for just $12.95. Okay, I've got another 10-strand bundle. This is an incredible opportunity. Anybody who wants to build up a big stash of gemstones, start getting involved with JewelleryMaker now. These late show bundles that offer you 10 strands are an incredible way to do it. For a start, you've got nearly every colour under the sun. On top of that, you've got a magical array of shapes and sizes, and you're going to get incredible value. Here, oh, look at that, looks almost like a natural turquoise. Okay, here we have got soft brown shell nuggets ranging in size from 4x2 to 12x6. Then you've got your clear quartz, those 110 carats. And again, you've got your irregular drops, very organic look there. There you go. Then you have got this fancy jasper, irregular nuggets, over 250 carats, sorry. Those are ranging in size from 15 by 10 mil up to nearly 20 mil in size. Then you've got this incredible peach adventurine, over 100 carats, 6 mil in size. That's the plain rounds here, sorry. Then you've got your purple magnesite, rice beads, approximately 8 by 5 mil. You've got your orange quartzite, that's what these are, these long, large nuggets of quartzite. 4 by 11 mil to 23 by 7 mil. You've got your aqua magnesite, as I say, looks a little bit like a natural turquoise we had earlier on this evening. Just 3 mil in size, so you can create your beady beads with those, 25 carats. And you've got your fuchsia agate and your light blue agate. Both 6 mil in size, both offering you over 80 carats. They would look beautiful if you grabbed the last kit with those 2 cords that were available in those fuchsia and blue agates would look amazing. But you've got pretty much everything you'd need to create any design you'd want. Is this a good way to build up your stash of gemstones, Deb?
I think so. I was watching the other night when you had a large amount, and I thought that's really great to just get them home, get them out, and I think you can get inspired by the gemstones themselves.
Totally. In fact, a lot of people are saying when they see something like this, they almost treat it like a designer challenge we'd have on the show. Get it home, see what you've got to work with, and then see how far your skills and creativity can take you. Okay, we're going to have to bring the price on because they're already flying out the door. CGG C78 is the code, just $19.95. That's less than £2 a strand. That's the greatest value we've offered you all night, and we've been going pretty crazy tonight with pricing. 0800 644 655 is the number you need to dial. We've got less than 30 opportunities available on this 10 strand bundle, but under under £2, sorry, under £2 a strand for 10 strands. So that's what I meant. I got a little bit confused there. I'm just taken aback by the value, but you know what I always say, buy bigger bundles to get better value. Tumbleweed moment that is every time I say it. CGGC78 is the code you need for a 10 strand super saver. You've got everything you could possibly want. As the quantity froze, it's not flying out the door. You've hit the move on button. We're gonna have to leave that with you. There's so many people on the phone line. Wow, are they big enough? Huge, chunky red jasper. Can't even imagine that I could guess the size of these. Here comes your graphics. 0800 644 655. There's no doubting these are feature pieces of jasper. Look at that. Cream banding throughout that bold red colour. Are you inspired by these, Deb?
I love those, they're right up my alley.
DBGP68 is the code you need. Should be $14.95. We're about to price slash. We've only got 5 minutes left of the show. We're trying to bring as many deals as is possible. Very low in stock, just $8.95. If you want to get involved, dial our free phone number now. 0800 644 655. DBGP68 is the code you need to get over 800 carats of red jasper. Look at the size of these chunky pieces. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations everybody on the phone line. We're going to leave those with you. Wow, pink opal, another Gems of Distinction strand. If you want to get hold of pink opal tonight, don't imagine that needs too much thinking about. If you love your feminine tones of gemstones and you love opal, dial now. 0800 644 655. Absolutely beautiful. DFIK07 is the code you need. 70 carats of pink opal. They're graduated in size from 7 to 12 mil in these puffy coins. It's an 18 centimetre strand, but it is a low stock opportunity. Should be $9.95. We're price slashing it this evening. Here comes lowest ever price on this strand of $6.95. DFIK07 for pink opal. That is an insane opportunity at just $6.95. Oh well, we're all about offering you guys the best possible deals here on The Late Show, and that is the best possible price we can do on pink opal. 70 carats for just $6.95. Congratulations everybody who's dialed the free phone number. We're going to move on to this incredible strand of Amazonite. Beautiful, fresh pastel tone in this strand, cut into these incredibly versatile rondelles, but sort of puffy rondelles if you like. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. Start dialing now, because here comes the code you'll need in order to get hold of this gemstone strand. Okay, there you go, BARU13. It's another low stock opportunity. Over 100 carats of Amazonite. Say again. Should be $10.95. She's offering you another price slash. She's proven her bravery tonight, producer Deanna, I should say. Less than 5 minutes left on the show now. One of our final price slashes down to $7.95 for 120 carats of Amazonite. Wow, that looks incredible in that recording, and that is the kind of aqua looking colour you're going to get from this strand, which is French for water. Okay, here we go. Is this pink quartz? Oh, my apologies. These clamshell findings. Clamshell findings, QOGP03. I can't, in my, that looks like way more than 100 to me. Oh, it's done in gram weight because there's too many to count, I see. QOGP03 is the code you need for these incredible little clam-shaped crimp covers. We did a massive deal on these yesterday, and these are going to be the final 50 quantity of these. We nearly sold them out yesterday. There's 50 left, so if you want to get hold of them, this is going to be your final opportunity. We're going to honour yesterday's deal. They should be $9.95. We're going even lower this evening. QOGP03, dial now, 0800 644 655, down to $7.95, but only for about 3 minutes. If you want to get hold of them, you want to be one of the final 50 people to get hold of these. These are going to sell out tonight at this price, $7.95. I'm going to have to leave that with you because I've got just 2 minutes to bring you kyanite as a night owl. Okay, an absolutely incredible gemstone now. We don't get hold of a lot of kyanite. We've had a few feature strands of it recently. Look how amazing this is. There's huge slabs of kyanite. If you want to get hold of our night owl this evening, you need to start dialing now. 0800 644 655. Here comes the graphics for this kyanite. If you want to add it to your order, start dialing now. The beautiful thing about kyanite is its rarity. It's so difficult to get hold of. It actually forms at very, very high altitudes, and that's why it's so difficult to mine for. You can actually find kyanite forming within the Himalayas. Not a very easy place to go mining. IPGP62 is the code you need. I've never seen 350 carats of kyanite on one strand. These are huge puffy squares of 18 by 18 mil. Look at the blue tones you're getting within that. Almost little needles of different blue tones throughout the gemstone. An absolute essential colour to include in your jewellery making. As we earlier said, most people enjoy buying blue gemstones as their first. Blue or purple is normally people's first purchase in the gem world. So if you want to attract people into buying your bespoke jewellery, and you can not only tell them that you've got these incredible blue tones, but this is the rare gemstone that is kyanite. You've got 350 carats within these huge puffy squares. I'll tell you what, I can't see many of our competitors being able to source kyanite, let alone in this size, 18 million size. We've got to bring the pricing because it's going so crazy on the phone lines. 0800 644 655. Here's your price for your kyanite night owl this evening, $19.95. But 350 carats of kyanite. I've actually sold kyanite within pendants and rings on our sister channel, Gems TV, for 3 figures. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You've got over 20 kyanites on this strand for under £20. If you want to get hold of it, stay where you are on the line. I'm going to have to say goodbye because we've got no time left. It's goodbye from me and goodbye from Debbie. Bye.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Hello and welcome to JewelleryMaker. Lovely to have your company. I'm Vicky.